All right. The year is 11 BBY. The Empire is at the height of its power, and the Rebel Alliance has yet to fully establish a noticeable foothold in the galaxy. Those who don't share the ideals of the Empire find the state of despair palpable, and most have given up and resigned to silence and complacency. Our story begins in the Outer Rim, aboard a ship with twin companies scrawled along the outside in bright blue lettering. Aboard this unassuming cargo ship is our five protagonists, en route to Criton's Point, a planet with crimson red skies that has been quarantined and nearly forgotten for thousands of years. Informed that there has been activity noticed on the surface of the planet, a Twi'lek by the name of Tam'ena is concerned that the Empire has enlisted an unsavoury crew to reopen the Library of Xer, where a strong presence of the Force has caught the attention of both dark and light Force users, coming from deep within the vaults of the library. Pulled together by their own interests or out of obligation and necessity, the group aboard the twin company have been together for at least 2 weeks now, preparing for their mission. Not wanting to squander the trip to Criton's Point, they've been sent out to intercept the other crew and been given the exact coordinates. Tasked with uncovering what the Empire's point of interest is and not tracing anything back to their employer, each of them mentally prepares themselves for their arrival. Aboard this ship, this really dingy cargo ship, something that looks like it's been cobbled together out of different pieces over the era, is a human woman who is seated alone at the moment in one of the cargo bays where there is a seating bench along the wall. Cheryl, would you like to describe your character to us?
Okay. She is in a gray and black combat suit, so it's got like gray armor on the side, and she has tabards sort of sticking out from underneath because she's trying to hide somewhat her identity, but she still really wants to have like identifiers for herself. And she's wrapped in a really long gray cloak, and in front of her are two lightsabers. One is a Shoto saber, another one is a split saber, and she just sort of slowly stands up, um, put, reaching out her hands and sort of like has them like come to her hands. She attaches them to her belt and then sort of brushes her hair back that's sort of half loose, and then the other half is braided tightly with some shaved off of it also. And that is lore.
Down the hall, you can hear this same annoying cantina song coming out of a holodeck that has been on the fritz since somebody tried to turn it on when you first boarded. You've heard the same song over and over again for 2 weeks. Whether or not you like it or don't like it, you have been subjected to this day and night. And at the very front of the ship, piloting, is a human male named Cyclar.
Yeah, so Cyclar, who has already set the autopilot, now leans back in the captain's chair with his feet up on the console, dressed in dark grays and dark greens, a hood partially over his head, half asleep, really. Two very large blaster pistols, one on each hip, are very clear the second you set eyes on him. He's got a scruffy beard and long blonde hair hanging out from under his hood. And he just he almost like nods off, and he kicks back up a second and goes, "Oh, for goodness sake. 2319, will you please shut that thing up?"
I'll let you return to that in a second. I will throw it over to Rachael. Do you want to tell us what Alcura might be doing on the ship at the moment?
Yeah. So, she is in her room. You see a Zeltron woman, probably early 20s. She has like light pink skin and like darker pink hair, and it's like coiled up in all these elaborate, like, Star Wars hairstyles. Like, you gotta go elaborate.
Yeah.
Who knows how long it took her to do this? I won't tell. And she's wearing, she has like purple, they're robes. She's trying not to make them look like Jedi robes and more casual clothing, but there's still some sweepiness to it when she moves. She has a double-bladed hilt clipped underneath a long coat she wears. And she is on, she's at her desk recording a message to send, and just kind of wrapping up. She just says, "Okay, I'll let you know what happens when I get there, Mom. I love you and stay safe." And she presses send. The cantina music is probably blaring in the background.
Yeah, it just completely eclipsed most of the sentiment in the message.
Yep, exactly.
So, back in the cockpit, a droid that goes by 2319 is about to respond to his companion when there's a little bit of a short in his wiring. Aaron,
Off with a bang.
I got a 2 for that. So
A 2? Okay. Cool. Okay, so 2319, you see a old, gently refurbished, gently used, busted, slightly melted, a little bit of carbon scoring commando droid that probably had a lot of action back during the Clone Wars, but currently looks like he's been patched together a little bit. Probably not necessarily a do-it-yourself project, but definitely a do-it-yourself project. And as Siglar talks to him, you see like little sparks go, and it, like the head, one of the eyes kind of blinks off for a second, then blinks back on. You hear what, as he was about to speak, it kind of sounds like one of those records that slows down and then it goes back fast again as his personality switches over.
Of course, Mr. Siglar. I would be more than happy to try and turn off the lovely music that is being played for the last 2 weeks. You've asked me this multiple times, but I will take a memo and make sure to, as soon as we land, find someone to fix it. All right? Just give me one moment and I'll go and see what I can do. Again, to make sure that this is exactly what you wanted.
And he just kind of starts like clanking down the hallway. Which is funny because he's a commando droid and has like the weapons and stuff, but the personality shifted, and you even see as he's walking right now, he walks with like just below the knees as if he's wearing like a little pencil skirt, because you switched him over to the receptionist mode. He is now walking with his hands on his hips, and there's like a little bit of a swagger. So good job on that.
2319 heads over to deal with the issue that is this music. Passing by a Kubaz operative by the name of Val, would you like to?
Do de Gui.
Gooey. Do they gooey? All right, cool. Remembering that.
You see a Kubaz individual, or what little you can see of his face, is poking out of a hood on his robe, and he's wearing some armor underneath. He has a blaster pistol poking out from his left hip and a grappling hook from his right, and he's sticking his snout like into a, not entirely into a cup of coffee, but like hovering it over a cup of coffee and just like taking a deep whiff in. And he's got like this book, detailing stuff about like the what information they might have on this place that they're going to, as he's just browsing through it.
So, as you all prepare yourselves for your arrival at your destination, Cyclar notices out the window of the cockpit that the planet is coming into view. You are well into the atmosphere now. And through the thick crimson atmosphere on the surface of Criton's Point, the outline of a building can now be seen. Pink stands cover much of the base of this massive structure. Sand dunes pile high to the rooftop at the lowest points. And just setting your sights on the planet's terrain, you can tell that the environment is a harsh one. Everything within the view around the area is barren, though you swear you see glimpses of movement under the sand whenever your eye isn't focused on a particular point. It's difficult to say whether your vision is playing tricks on you or not. As the twin company makes its approach, you find, as you expected, that you're not alone here. Settled on the ground near the massive structure are two TIE fighters, one crashed, one completely intact, and an Imperial shuttle. Not too far from the ships is a soft blue glow emitting from an opening at the south side of the library. There are opportunities for you to take cover. There are very, very high sand dunes. Everything here seems like a valley. Do you approach head on?
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in trying to hide this frickin' junk heap of a ship, so may as well just put it down in front of the structure and not waste any time.
Okay. All right, you do so without any issue, really. But as you're nearing closer, you do notice that there are some people outside of the library who are just now coming around the corner from the north side.
All right, well then I'm going to open up the comms on the ship and just make an announcement. All right, everyone, I'm putting it down. Looks like the Empire beat us here, so make sure you're prepared for whatever may come our way. Hopefully we can talk our way through the people on the outside, and if we're lucky, the ones on the inside are already dead, so let's ready up at the shuttle bay.
You have time to prepare anything that you feel might be necessary as you are leaving the ship.
I feel like I'm probably not going to need anything. I'll just leave all my stuff and my weapons here.
They'll just just let us in.
First-
It won't be a big deal.
First today. Got it.
Okay.
The so 2319 has his little like droid bit thing plugged in and is like arguing with the jukebox.
No, please. Mr. Sicklar would really love if you would just cease, please.
And then hearing the announcement, I like disengage and turn, and I'm like, okay, just kind of like nod, and my eye kind of twitches again, and hands go down, check blasters, and like the little droid extender bit goes back down, and you see a vibro dagger that like gets ready, and like I go into like Terminator mode kind of and start walking over to where the cockpit is, and just like stand at attention and get ready.
Is there a mechanical switch that turns the jukebox on or off?
It seems to be broken, but yes, there is.
Probably was like one time.
Can I just use the on or off?
If you try turning it off and on again,
Turn it off.
just unplug it. It's fine.
You're gonna try to turn it off? Is that what you said, or
So
you just?
there's a tech power called on or off. It's like, the essential of a cantrip.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
Yeah, you can try to do that. And is there any sort of roll that you need to do?
Nope. I can just turn on or off anything within 60 feet if it has like a mechanical switch. If it powers it up using like software, then it won't work.
Wouldn't that mean if the mechanical switch is broken, that's not going to work?
It doesn't mention that.
That's fair. I will say that you can try to do that, and upon doing so, you might get the attention of the other people on the ship who are like, "Why didn't you do that 2 weeks ago?"
No, this checks out.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna turn it off as
Alright.
we're leaving.
Yeah. As you guys are now at your destination, the ooze
Confirmed.
goes and just walks by and casually turns it off.
As like I like had grabbed my stuff, and as I walk by and it turns off, I go, "Oh, I kind of liked it."
I can turn it back on as soon as we get back.
Definitely.
Oh my god.
Cyclar comes out into the room and he's like, wait, that thing responds to remote control? Because I also have on off. He flips his wrist open.
You've been sending your droid to deal with it
And
the whole time.
He turns it on and then off again. He's like, oh, for goodness sake.
I thought you were listening to it.
I was trying to sleep.
Yes,
Anyway, we got work to do.
It will be in my head the whole time we go through this temple, though.
Please
Okay.
refrain from humming it.
I'll try.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna get right into it then. You guys land, and you do see that you don't go unnoticed. The Twin Company is a big heap that makes a lot of noise upon landing. There's sand just swooshing out from under it, getting kicked up. Surprisingly, though, no one starts shooting at you. The sand itself seems to kind of act as somewhat of a cover that they can't quite make out whether or not you are friendly or not until the engines are completely off. And even Lore, as she's like heading off of the ship, it seems as though the sand is just kind of being kicked up around her and shielding her from all of from the sight of the people ahead. I'm just gonna drag you guys over to a map.
As he's opening the bay door, he leans in to, sorry, how is it pronounced? Alcara?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Mhm.
Leans over to Alcara and he goes, see if you can convince them that we were contractors hired out by the Empire.
Sure, if you want. Let's try it. Contractors, are we fixing something? Are we
We are
helping them?
experts on the library.
There we go. We're really good at reading books.
You know, historians and archaeologists and that sort of thing.
All right. Okay, I can go first then, and if it goes bad, then I guess we'll figure something else out.
Oh, don't worry. I've got plans B and C right here, and he pats
Oh.
the blasters on his hips.
Perfect.
Laura just shakes her head. Come on.
You are muted, Vix.
You guys can walk over, kind of move yourselves if you have a specific order that you want to go in. But there are 2 troopers north of you near the entrance. They've walked around a corner. Just gonna have to get you guys to use your imaginations. There's no like overhangs here. It's all just sand at varying heights.
Okay.
One of the troopers, as soon as the sand starts to settle, seems to be walking straight towards you guys. What do you do?
So I look at the group. And I'm like, all right, look as smart as you can. And,
Trying to look smart, Sai kind of gestures for her to go forward and follows up right behind her.
Okay, roll performance for me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is happening.
That's 12.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading towards this trooper. The trooper is noticing that you guys are all pretty confidently striding over to him, like you're.
I even give
supposed
like a
to be
wave,
there.
like, hello, hi, hi.
You just see like looking over their shoulder. Hello there. What are you doing here?
What are we doing here? Did you not get the message that we were coming?
I am pretty sure I sent the holovid.
Well, I hope you did.
But I was given orders to not let anybody hear.
Well, not anybody but us. We're hired out by your people to come in and study the inside of the library, didn't you know?
He like talks into his comms. He's like, you just hear like one of those were we expecting anybody? And you can hear his voice to the person who's like 20 feet behind him come through the comms. And you just hear this exchange. No, we were not expecting anybody. Can you roll a I'll let you decide if it's performance or persuasion. You can decide between those two. Or deception.
Do I have control of my token on there?
You
No.
should.
We didn't want you and your token around.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no.
I mean, I've got all this sand to play with. You're going to be amazed by this sand castle. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're probably
I'll,
looking for some food, right?
I got a 26 on persuasion because I have expertise in it.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Heck yeah.
I was going to be like, lend help.
I could roll a 20 and get higher. You never know.
That's true. All right. So he kind of there is this another quick exchange. They seem pretty legit. Okay, but if we get in trouble, that's your problem. And then he just kind of like waves you over closer if you guys aren't still approaching.
Yeah, I figure we'd probably still be
Yeah.
approaching, but we'll go in closer and continue our conversation.
What
right.
exactly are you here for?
Oh, well, we're here to help with studying the library, of course.
See you measuring, Fel.
Master Siklar is actually a well-renowned archaeologist and librarian. He loves to read. Isn't that right?
That's true. I'm the galaxy's greatest reader.
He really
so,
is.
Listen,
mean,
the Grand Moff already paid us, so like it's no skin off our backs if we just turn around and leave.
Oh, whoa. You've been paid already.
That's right.
I'll be honest, I don't know what it is that they're doing here. So, you know what? Just go in. If anybody asks, if you're not supposed to be here, we weren't here. And he just kind of like...
Oh, excuse me. Can I have your designation just so that I might, give the credit where credit is due?
Oh gosh. No, he is so he's so upset with what's happening at the moment and that nobody gave him orders that he just continues walking.
Fine.
Have a
I
great
prefer
day.
not.
I'm so
You
sorry,
guys are
Mr.
gonna get
Siklar. This is so
much
embarrassing.
trouble
I will
here.
do
I can tell.
a better job.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And for the last time, would you just call me Sai, please?
Of course, Sai. Of course. Sir Sai.
Oh,
Lord Sai.
During this time, Lore, Cyclar, and Elkura
Oh no.
feel some sort of rumbling underneath their feet as they're approaching the library entrance. It's very rhythmic, like a thudding against the ground. And it seems to be approaching you. So
Cool.
whatever
Cool.
you'd like to do with that.
So are any of the NPCs looking at us right now? Are we in their line of sight?
Any of the NPCs?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna start shoveling some sand into one of my pouches.
Oh
That
no.
makes sense.
He's doing his archaeological thing right now, you know.
Yes.
You know?
I mean, you said that this place has been undisturbed for how long?
For like thousands of years.
Exactly. The sand here might have unique properties that could be used for the glory of the Empire.
That's true.
Maybe save that for when they're actually looking at us.
You have to get good at these things, am I right? I mean, it doesn't come naturally to me.
Sure. Anyway, I'm a little troubled by whatever that rumbling is, so maybe we ought to just head inside.
Lore, before that, Lore's going to just take like a quick look around to see if she can see anything.
Okay, roll perception.
That's a 13.
You find it very difficult to see through all of the dust being kicked up on the surface of this planet. You do have an inkling that it's coming around from the west side, from the north, towards the front of the building.
Okay.
But you're not entirely sure what it is.
She'll just go in then.
Okay.
Yeah, for a moment, Laura just seems like she's like deeply concentrating off into the distance and then just walks. All right, so you guys are heading in?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All righty.
And as we head in, I just say, "Good job looking smart, everybody. Y'all did great."
My unit was the best at appearing smart.
Oh, I agree.
Some people,
Good backup.
That's what he tells
some
everyone.
people don't have. Some people don't have to pretend to be smart. So
No one here, though.
Good point.
Good point.
Love it.
All right, so you guys head inside. It seems like the main entrance of this library is pretty abandoned. There are bookshelves that have been just covered in dust and sand, and the books are all pulled off the shelves, strewn across the floor. Inside, you can see that somebody has cracked several blue glow rods and have just tossed them onto the floor so that there is some light inside here. There are multiple levels to this floor. The top floor just has bookshelves all across it, and then it goes down into a what would probably be like a study or reception area, but everything inside is just completely destroyed. And you see right to the north, there is a large pillar that probably once had legible carvings on it, but has now just been so worn down that you can't make out anything on it. But behind it is a door, a double door that goes deeper inside. You do hear some muffled speaking coming from the other side of the doors, though.
Could you ping for me really fast what the other side of the doors is?
So right over here.
okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right behind there are doors.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
You said there's like books scattered everywhere?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The sacred texts.
Oh my, this place is rather a mess. I am so sorry, Lord Sai. I will make sure that the next time I will requisition the appropriate cleaning crew to come in before you arrive. I am so sorry for your poor little feet.
This droid is so broken. I really got to find a good mechanic. Yeah, no problem, 2319. Why don't you just go ahead and start tidying up for now?
The droid like looks at you, and it looks like it's wanting to say something, but its motivator is not allowing it to right now. So it's just,
Of course, I will try to do my best.
and it like goes over and looks for the nearest thing that looks like a broom, which is probably just more rubble, and just starts pushing dirt around with that piece of rock, just like. Starts stacking
anyway.
pieces of rubble like Legos. Fun.
All right. Well, we're inside. Now what?
Can I like look at some of the stuff that's been on the floor, like the books and stuff? Like, what
Yeah.
sort of stuff did they throw on the ground? You know.
Yeah, it's really difficult to tell if they were these books are tossed here, or if just because of the fact that this place has been like pretty much covered in sand and probably hit with a lot of storms over years, whether or not these were like purposely tossed here or not. But looking through all of these texts, you do see just a lot of it is almost it has a lot to do with the old Jedi ways. A lot of this is detailing lives, like almost like bios of people from across the universe. But as you dig through a lot of these piles, you notice that they're just, the paper inside is just like crumbling. Like if you're not careful with it, it just kind of breaks off into your hands. And nothing really stands out of note to you.
I'm like holding one and I'm like, do you think anyone would be upset if I just took one? I just want to take one with me.
I mean, probably, but what are they going to do about it, right?
Just
That's
one?
true.
Are you sure one is
Yeah,
enough?
take whatever
Well,
you
maybe
need.
I should take 2 or 3.
At least.
I'll take 3. Carefully wrap it. Like
Wonder
an
if they
extra
have-
shirt I have. Put it in my bag.
Sai pulls one off the shelf and he's like, I wonder if they have anything about droid repair in here.
As Sai says that, there's another little like another little slowdown in 2319's personality programming, and I rolled a 3 for that.
Okay, cool. So you see as the commando droid that looks like he would be really formidable at one point in his life, but is no longer. It is now shoveling dirt with rocks. It's like you see the eye blinks and twitches again, and he looks up.
Well, hell, this is a mess. I'm gonna have to fix me up something nice with this one. You know what they say, one man's treasure is another man's trash. Sai, why did you bring us to this garbage heap once again?
Because we're getting paid.
Oh, that's right. Well, we'll see if we can find anything worth salvaging in this hunk of junk.
And he just starts like walking around, looking as he. You notice now that he walks with like this like really confident, just like very oddly human-like gait of just like, he definitely needs to be here, as he is now apparently a garbage collector. I'm gonna be looking for stuff. He just starts, I would like to look around for anything of value.
All right, roll in investigation check then.
Investigation is what I'm gonna roll. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Oh wait. Should I do it in the
You can do it however
you want.
Okay. That will be a unnatural. Unnatural 20. Yes, because I rolled a 19. Listen. This is weird. Okay, player rules. What is this? I have to look at stats.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to the numbers.
Yeah, numbers mean things. Okay, yeah, that's an unnatural 20.
All right. As you're looking around, kicking aside all of these dusty old books that you're fairly certain aren't worth anything to you, at least, you do find just like it looks pretty well kept and new. Actually, you find a blaster pistol, just like the one that Cyclar uses.
Okay. Okay, I'll find that and pick it up and like.
Looky. What we got over here? Hey, Sai, yo, Sai, check it out. This one just like you got. It's like newer, I think. Maybe a little bit newer. Wait, what? Yeah,
Nice
it's a little newer. Yeah. It's not as dinged up as yours. You might want to switch it out.
Are you programmed to handle pistols that large?
He's going to like look like the head cocks over to the side a little bit, and he is going to attempt a performance check of like swinging it through his metallic finger, just like kind of old western style, but just kind of like kind of over the top, trying to handle it a little bit.
All right.
I'm hoping for something terrible to happen. Let's see. Oh, that's a 4 plus 2, 6.
Oh my gosh. So 2319 is not really liking Sai's comments on his capabilities, and in trying to show him up, he does a little spin, but the blaster shoots off into the ceiling, and you hear from the other side of the door of,
Oh no.
did you hear something? And that is followed up by
I meant to do
a
that.
shuffling of footsteps coming in your direction.
You blasted lunkhead. I was just asking if you're proficient with it. Give that to me.
If a droid could shrug, shrugs and like hands you the blaster.
Is it any
What-
different from what I'm carrying in any way, or
It doesn't seem to be. It's just
Okay.
a lot nicer looking.
yeah, I'm just gonna kind of tuck it in my pack for now.
What are Laura and Dude?
The Ude Gui.
Ude.
Go ahead.
Yours.
Okay.
We're too nice to each other.
The Uday is going to try and climb like one of the the little the ladder staircase things, and try and go to like the tallest shelf and just start grabbing a few books and just pocketing some whatever he can get his hands on.
All right.
Laura would have been trying to make her way over towards where she was hearing voices, just to like see
Alright.
like what was happening with that and why.
Okay.
Well, good. You'll be near
Um,
them when they open the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You
Exactly.
guys have a minute if you want to position yourselves.
Is the layout roughly what we're seeing? Like, I know it's different, but
Yes.
like cover is kind of in place.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
And so I was gonna run up to here and kind of take that. What do I get? Like half cover from that or something? Crouch down behind it, whatever it is.
This is my own fault, you guys. Have to add things now to this map because I was expecting you to go through
Yep.
to the other side.
Yep. But you weren't
Uh,
expecting 2319.
Yes, that's true.
Is so you see what I'm pinging right here? Is
Yeah.
this like wall or is it just like a decline?
So everything around there is kind of like 10 feet off of where all of the central part is. And then if you see like right here and these things to the left and the right, those would all be stairs to get up and down from those spots.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I like as that we hear them coming, I skid over to Sai and I'm like, are we still going with the archaeologist thing or is that done?
If they'll buy it after we shot in the library.
It could be a method, like a new thing in Coruscant that they've been trying. I don't
try
know.
to convince me, convince them.
right.
Yeah, as you guys are having this conversation, 3 troopers enter. Very concerned. I'm going to.
Yep.
Yep.
That checks out. That
Checks out.
Yeah. Especially with me ducking behind the fucking desk for cover.
Yeah. So You guys are having this exchange. Some of you are trying to duck for cover. Laura's like
I'm not.
approaching the door. 2319 is doing what exactly?
I'm gonna go to that staircase that's right there and just kind of like I'm not trying to hide. I'm just gonna stand there for the time being and just be like wave.
Just a constant wave as these troopers file into the room.
Yeah.
They're holding blaster rifles in hand, aimed at all of you, understandably. And I think Lore is closest. So Lore gets aimed at by a Trooper 1. State your business.
We are researchers. Sort of like throws her hands up.
Yo, sorry. That was
They-
on me. That was on me, bro. Like, I was cleaning up here, helping the head researcher, and one of my security blasters. You know how it goes. It went off, and I apologize.
Alkura can explain everything. I'm sorry, I'm busy researching, so he's just holding
Yeah,
it
I
up,
like-
upside down.
I pop out from behind the desk.
Perfect. Yes, upside down. Perfect.
I like pop out from the desk because I was also ducked for cover for a second. I was like, "Oh, here it is! Oh, hi! How are all of you? We've just started getting to work. Sorry about the gun. Won't happen again."
What? How did you even get in here?
Oh well, we've already been paid and everything.
Who are you supposed to be seeing?
We're supposed to be researching this library. Were you not told either?
They
checked out
they all
earlier.
again just kind of look at each other, just like the ones inside.
Bureaucracy, right? Yeah.
Ah,
You
wouldn't
see
believe
also-
how many times this happens. Sorry, go ahead.
You can see also now that the doors are open that there are about at least four more in the other room coming your way. The one who has been doing the talking so far lowers his guard just a little bit. The research team's already here.
Oh well, we were the backup research team, control group, and all that.
Roll again for me.
Oh,
Whatever
no.
charisma you are trying to use at the moment.
Okay. I got a 13. That is good.
The trooper completely lowers his weapon, looks at the other two in the room. You two watch them. I'll go and ask. And he starts heading back.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm gonna look over at Sai, and there's no expression on my face because I'm a droid, and therefore you cannot see any expression.
No, he
But
catches
you
your
know
eyes,
my
though.
body.
Yeah.
You know my body language, and
He
I'm just
catches
like
your eyes, and he immediately nods. Yep, it's time. Do it. Do it.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh. Still muted.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
He's just posing now.
He's taking this body language thing really seriously.
Is 2319 glitching out? Because if so, I'll just shoot him.
Yo, I apologize. Friends. Can you look you guys seem experts at blasters. I've seen stormtroopers shoot things from really up close. Can you check my blaster real quick and just make sure that it is functional? I would hate to leave these hapless researchers haplessly vulnerable.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go down the stairs like casual, like take out my blaster pistol and like have it in my hand, but like have it out like I'm trying to present it to one of the troopers to examine and try and like get his attention.
Okay, I have an important question. Does this stop the guy who is leaving at all?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh no.
I don't feel like I have a choice at this point, and if I have to roll initiative
yeah.
first, I understand.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
I was trying to be loud and obnoxious here, but I just didn't. It didn't work.
You can shoot, and then you guys can all roll initiative from there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I will fire one shot first, and we'll see how that goes.
Please hit.
That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Then that's going to be 13.
So describe how you shoot and kill this trooper.
So he nods at 2319, and seeing him just like approach slowly and talking to him, he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Just stands up and shoots him in the back of the head.
All right, so gonna need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Is
go-
there? Yeah. No, that's good. It's good.
I'll go with Cheryl first.
That is gonna be a 20 because I have alert, so that's a +5 to
twins!
initiative.
Oh, I didn't fill my initiative, and I've got an extra.
Did you say 20 or 28?
28.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Heck
Sai?
yeah.
She was ready for this 3 minutes ago.
So I've got. I didn't fill in my proficiency thing, and that was an issue. So I got a 26.
Oh, nice. Look at y'all. Okay. Elkura?
21.
2319.
13.
Uday.
So before the initiative order, I'm going to make use of my operative ability,
Okay. Yep.
and Uday is going to be like, "I've got a bad feeling about this," and he's gonna move 30 feet, his movement speed, to over here,
Nice.
I love that ability.
and
That's a good ability.
Mhm.
I rolled a natural 20, so that's a total of 24.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah, we got lucky on initiative order, I think.
Yeah, you did. Let's see. Even 2319 isn't last. So there we go.
Nice.
Okay. Ridiculous people.
Yeah.
Let's get some battle music for you here.
Oh shit, Carnal,
And-
thank you for the gift subs, my friend. That's so much appreciated. You're a wonderful guy. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes, and thank you to Bardic and Thimble's Edge and Cross all for the subs, and also thank you for the follow, Mistress Shanks. It's good to see you here. Okay, so that brings us then to Lore is first up.
You got over
Yay.
26?
Yeah,
she got
I got
28.
28.
Oh shit.
So
How did you get 28?
Alert.
Oh, alert.
Alert.
Yeah. I'm like, there's
I
no
know,
way
right?
someone's beating me because I have a bonus to initiative, but I guess good job.
Never say never.
So Laura is going to go right up to that one NPC and pull out her split saber. So it's two-hand. She ignites them, and they are purple. And she is going to do 2 attacks, and she has extra attack. So
Okay.
she's just gonna slash.
I'll do the sound effects for you. I'm not on fire.
Oh yeah, you are.
Okay, so actually, 1 needs to be removed from that. Okay, so
the first attack is a 21 to hit.
yes, that hits.
Okay. That's 12 damage.
You just cut through this trooper's armor, cutting his arm just clean off, and he just lets out like this gut-wrenching cry, grabbing his arm, looking really dazed, and you can see that Trooper 3 is now just like a little bit shaken by that. Go ahead and you're next.
Yeah, she's gonna then do another step closer, and her second one is a 20 to hit.
Go ahead and describe how you killed this trooper.
She is just going to like completely just like stab it right in his chest.
Yeah, you just hear just and the trooper next to him, it seems like he's about to like just back away from you at this moment. They're pretty shaken. Take that one out. Actually, you know what? I'll just move it up here for now because there are others coming. Okay. Do you have anything else that you can do?
That is what I'm trying to. I remember there's a thing that I can do to move away, but I can't remember what it is. No, one of my skills, but that's okay. I'm gonna stay there. If I die, it's fine.
You won't, trust me.
Oh, I
You
forgot
say
to say
that.
thank you to Lit as well. Thank you for the resub, Lit.
I think
Trust
a
me.
gift for myself too.
So that's it?
Yes.
Okay. So, Sai.
All right. I can only see the guy in the room at the moment. The others haven't kind of come into view, right?
So you can see you can see that there are others coming through the doorway, but they are probably like 15 feet off the map.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, then Sai's gonna like leap over the desk and like run up to the next one and kind of take cover and shoot at the one near Lore there.
Okay.
And that's going to be 15 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
All right, and that's going to be 10 energy damage.
Yeah, again, like just as though you know exactly where to hit, you just get right into like a weak spot in the armor, just a little opening around the neck, and Lore can also hear just like the same gurgling noise from this trooper now. Still standing.
Okay, well then I'm going to draw my other pistol and blast him again.
Anyway, start blasting.
So anyway, I start blasting. And ooh, actually that's only an 11 to hit.
That goes right to the bookshelf, just as he's like kind of curled over now, coughing up blood. You go wide.
Okay, well I'm going to shoot again then.
You have another shot?
Well,
Okay.
I have extra attack and I've got 2 weapons. So
Cool.
yes, that's a 26 to hit.
That one hits. Yep.
And that's going to be 12 energy damage.
That is, go ahead and.
So yeah, basically, Sai just leaps over the desk, starts running across, and then takes cover again.
All right.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Cool. That one up there. Okay, so that brings us to Elkura. You can see the one that's straight ahead through the doorway. Just note that they're 15 feet further than they look.
Okay. I think I will go around here and I'll ignite my lightsaber. It's a double-bladed yellow one. And I like just kind of hold it out, and I'll hold my action
Okay.
for when they come into the room.
Okay.
I have a saber throw that I'm holding.
Nice.
Okay, so for as soon as they come into the room, then you're gonna throw your saber. All right.
Yeah.
That brings us then to Wait. Oh shoot! Did I skip the Ood?
Don't worry
You
about
got 24. Yeah. Sorry.
it. Nope, no worries.
Then it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 10, 15, 20, 30. All right. Here, can I see them from here? Or is
No, you wouldn't be able to see them. It's like a doorway, and then straight ahead they're coming in from another room.
So like, there's a doorway roughly.
Yeah, like right behind the statue there.
So about like if I was here.
Yeah, you could see from there.
Okay. I am going to attempt to attack them with my blaster pistol.
Okay.
And I'm going to use wire line, which like I attack them with my blaster pistol. I guess now this is more like attacking them with my grappling wire, and I pull them towards me if it hits.
All right.
So
Do they have to roll a save or anything for that? Or is that you?
It's a melee tech attack, so it's plus 12. Probably not gonna do it, but I tried.
To hit? 12 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses. So you shoot your grappling hook at this person that's coming, but they have like enough time to get out of the way just in time.
All right. Then I'm just gonna dash over here. Then and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to 2319.
Okay. As everyone just shot and murdered all of the troopers in front of me, I still have my blaster out in front of my hand, and I just look about and I'm like,
oh, well, I guess you won't be able to help me with this then.
and I just like put my blaster back into my holster, and then I'm going to you said I can was there are more more sounds of people coming, right? Or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm gonna move 10 feet over here and just kind of use the shadows of the area to kind of try and hide a little bit, and I'll even close my eyes so that my eyes don't glow as much.
That's amazing. Okay, do you want to roll a stealth check?
Yeah. I'll try and be sneaky hidey. And that is gonna be, oh no, that's a 9. Okay.
So it almost looks to everyone else as though 2319 is like scared if a droid could even express that sort of thing.
Yeah.
He just kind of like sits down and closes his eyes. You see him? Everyone
for
can still
this,
see him over there.
I will say that I don't even close my eyes. I have those 3 like droid fingers, and I just cover them over my face, so that way I can still see. Pretending that I'm a part of the wall.
Unbelievable.
Hey, you programmed me this way,
I love
yo.
that.
So you know,
For the last time, I did
learned-
not program you.
I learned from the best.
Okay. Is
I'm
that
not responsible
your
for
turn? End of turn?
Yeah, I think that hiding, and that's it. I'm gonna wait. I guess I will hold a blaster shot if whenever the next trooper comes into the room.
Okay, that'll come after Elkara's saber throw, which
Yes.
is going to be triggered like right now.
Perfect.
Yay!
Coming into the room is another trooper. Elkara, if you would like to throw your saber.
Is there someone coming behind him too?
Yes, there
Okay,
is.
because I can hit 2 targets.
Oh, really? Okay,
with it,
then,
yeah.
yep. Followed immediately by another one, and you guys can now see that there are still like 4 more coming your way.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you guys know if? Okay, never mind. I just found it. Okay, so 17 for the first one
Yes, that hits.
and 14 for the second one.
That misses.
Okay. So the damage for the guy hit is it's just 2. Just mix them on the side.
Yeah, so just fiercely, Elkara throws her saber, and it just like it just barely nicks one of them and completely misses the other one, and it comes back to you, right?
It does. It
Yeah,
comes back
yeah.
to me. Yeah.
Okay. But she looks super fierce doing this this whole thing.
It's an intimidation tactic. Better keep going. Go away. No. I won't
trooper
miss
just, like,
next time.
The trooper just like, ow, like what was that? And the other one kind of shields himself, but then realizes he doesn't get hit at all. Until 2319 lets off a blaster shot.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Oh no! I'm not using this dice anymore. That is going to be a 9 again.
I don't think your blaster is working. We know
No.
this now. It hits off the pillar and just kind of like
Wait,
bounces.
you were
across.
hidden. Does he not have advantage?
Oh, wait, no, he wasn't hidden.
He wasn't hidden. Oh, right, because it was a 9.
And he failed that.
Yeah, because it was a 9 again. I tried.
Yeah, you
I was
almost
trying
succeeded
to
at something.
That's all that counts.
Yep.
I see the trooper like scream and try and duck from that that saber, and I'm like, haha, and I fire off the bolt, and it still misses. I'm like, dang it.
Well, thank you for that. 2319, you have advantage on your next one, so maybe that'll go better for you.
Sai looks at Alkara and he's
Maybe.
just like, droids.
All right.
2319 will remember this during the Great Droid Revolution.
Terrifying thought. Okay. That is the wrong kind of dice.
Pretty sure that.
And
rebellion
that
was
is a
played on
natural
Tesla.
20 against Uday? No, wait, not. No, it wouldn't be against Uday, would it?
Why wouldn't it be?
because it's a ranged attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah. Shoot. You know what? I'm gonna say 1 for Lore, 2 for Elkura.
Okay.
All right, Lore. I'm sorry to do this to you on your birthday.
That's okay. I use Force Reflect, so
Okay. Cool.
I get to roll a d10, but I do need to know what the damage would be.
Alrighty. I can give you that.
Was that an upgraded saber reflect? Same thing?
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool.
If you use the Force instead.
Ooh, that looks cooler.
Like Kylo Ren stopping the blaster bolt in midair, and then you just shoot it back at them.
Yes!
That's 12 damage.
Oh, damn it. Well, okay, I only take 2 damage then because I rolled a 10.
Nice.
Birthday miracle rolls.
Nice.
You slowed it
so-
down at least.
Yes, so this trooper comes in and lets off a shot at Lore, and just instinctively she puts out her hand and not quite in time manages to reflect a lot of the impact that would have happened. It still gets her on the shoulder and just like continues on full force behind her. Number 4 is going to come in and right here. I feel like that's a miss. Yeah, a 9 would be a miss for you, Uday. But the trooper moves into the room towards you, and he pulls out a shock baton and is about to strike you. You probably are able to like catch their arm in time to just kind of bat it away from them. And let me get another one in the room here. I'll give it a number so it's not confusing. 5, 10, 15, 20. Lore. You are also getting hit with a shock baton, but that is a miss for you as well. Do you want to describe how you would approach that if it was coming at you with a strike?
She would take sort of like a half step back just to let it fall in front of her, but not really like moving any. She just sort of like slightly moves back, just so misses.
All right.
Not facing her at all.
2 more move into the room. One of them takes a shot at 2319 and the other one at Sai. 2319, you get a 22 hit.
Oh no, this is going
no.
to hurt.
Oh no.
That
Yeah, he has that's 6 damage.
what?
And
Just
Sai
replace that
a-
servo.
a 21 to hit.
Yeah, a 21's gonna hit. He's not expecting it. He's like ducked behind cover.
All right. Oh, you are behind cover, so I would actually give you. Would a 2 do anything?
A 2 would still, yeah, no, it's still a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you just distracted by everyone else's tactics in the room. You maybe just like look out at just like the wrong time, and you get a nick across your ear for
Oh.
5 damage.
Ow! What the hell? Shoot at them!
Wait, are you telling them to shoot at your friends?
He's pointing to the ones with lightsabers. He assumes they can do the thing.
They'll take care of
Oh.
themselves.
All right. That brings us back around to Lore.
Okay. So she is going to. With her split saber, her first one, she's going to hit the one that's right, like beside her, like in front on the right.
Okay.
I was going to say left, but I'm just like, that is wrong. So that is a 15.
That hits.
Okay. And that would then be a 6 damage.
Yes. Yeah, your saber just kind of grazes along an exposed bit, and you see that it just starts cutting through the trooper's armor, and you hear just this like internal, and you see his body just completely like tense up at the feeling.
Annoyed that it doesn't do more, she's going to use her bonus attack to hit him again, since she's using double weapon fighting. And that would be an 18.
Yes.
So that's 11 damage.
Yeah, your saber just like cuts clean through this one as well. And you're just piling up bodies now in front of you, as these other people move into the room.
Okay, and then for her extra attack, she's going to just move forward and hit the one that's right in front of her then.
Okay.
And that is only going to be a 9 because
that misses. They seem to be expecting you after just seeing you.
Shoot. Sorry, that was a 7, not a 1. So it's
that
16.
Yep,
That's
that
a
hits.
16. The new tag can't read well. So that is.
Okay.
Yeah. I misread mine as well. It was a 30.
That's 12 damage. They're right beside each other, and they're gold, and it's see-through. It's so hard.
Again, you kind of like get right in between the armor on the arm, and again, you have like a pile of bodies, and now like arms just kind of following your path. Still standing, but completely shocked by this sudden sensation of this lightsaber like cutting through and also like cauterizing the wound at the same time.
Okay. So they're still alive, right?
Yes.
Okay. Am I able to use my double strike on him then for the force point?
Yeah, if you spend the force point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So that is an additional 5 damage then.
Yeah, and then you just bring it back up and you completely cut him in half again. So Lord just wrecking the place. Is that end of turn, or do you use your movement at all?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to use movement. I will look that up for next time though.
All right. Let's see if we can finish this up and go to break soon. Sai, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to spend a casting point and target lock whichever one shot me.
I think that one is dead now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, shit. I really wanted to shoot that one. Then I will all right, forget the point then. I was particularly mad at him. I'm just going to shoot the one closest to me first then. Oops. So that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And it is going to be 8 energy damage.
8.
8, yes.
Yep, your blaster gets them right in the abdomen. They seem to turn towards you now. Definitely targeting you now. They're still standing.
Okay. Yeah, as he turns to look at me, he fires off a second shot, like basically at the ceiling, because I rolled a 1.
Strange intimidation tactic.
But then he's gonna line up another shot, and with an 18, that's gonna be another another 8 energy damage.
Yeah, so you're just like, sorry, Aaron.
Yo, Sai! Look, we're matching blaster wounds now.
That's your one. Just startled you a little bit. That's all.
So, Sai takes a shot, misses one, and then immediately like rights himself. Like this trooper was like distracted by where he was shooting and gets shot in the neck immediately after, falling to the ground. Which one was that you were targeting?
Whichever was closest. So the one near fell there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys not see the numbers? Am I the only one who sees those?
There's no numbers on my screen.
Oh, great.
Perfect. NPC.
And
That's what I
then he
wanted.
immediately ducks down behind the cover again.
Okay.
Yeah, there's numbers on the Twitch one. So on yours, it has the numbers on it.
Okay.
So whichever number that was.
Cool. That brings us to Uday.
Are they in range to hit me if I move away?
The one on the left is.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Move away a little bit. And then I'm going to shoot the one in front of me, or try to, I'm just going to aim a blaster pistol and just do a shooty. 9 is a low number.
9 total?
Heck
you need
yeah.
to change your dice, I think. Yeah, that doesn't hit again. It's just like it almost seemed like you were about to shoot the one that was in front of this one, but then they dropped and you just kind of go wide with your aim. Do you do anything else?
No, I don't have a lot of bonus actions. So no, that was already disengaging was my bonus action. So that's it.
Okay. Elkara. Oh, you're muted.
You're mute.
Sorry. I look at Dahood and say, all right, we'll trade places. And then I run up here where he was. And I will bonus action take on one of my lightsaber forms. So I like get into like a different stance, and it's the Nieman form. So that
I know what that is. I was like,
yeah. So I can use charisma to my attack rolls for this turn.
Nice.
And for damage as well. So
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's a great. First is a 15.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So I'll do damage first for it. 7 damage.
Yeah, you just leave a gash all the way up from like the torso to the shoulder blade. It's kind of like smoking now, the armor. They're still standing, but they are now almost like reaching for their melee weapon instead.
I have one more attack.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Oh god. math. 18.
Yes, that's a hit.
And then 10.
Yeah, you bring like actually go ahead and describe what you do.
Yeah, I did like the upward slash, and then as he's like reaching for his melee equipment, I go like down on the other end, like I like wrap my lightsaber around, and I just go almost like an X on him.
And it just his body just follows the momentum of your saber as it drops to the ground. That one is gone. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's my turn.
2319, and you have advantage on whatever it is that you decide to do.
Okay. I am going to move down. I'm going to do like a little roll and move down 10 feet. But as I do a roll, it looks like I'm grabbing a piece of rock. And as I'm grabbing the piece of rock, my hand goes down to grab my blaster and I shoot out sideways. Like, ooh. Like,
Oh, this looks nice.
and at the same time fire out sideways at the stormtrooper that's coming in the hallway. So,
Okay.
I'm going to roll twice. Advantage, you said, right?
Yes.
That's going to be a 25 for one. I think that's going to be the highest. Oh, a natural 20. I'm glad I changed my
Ooh,
dice
Nice.
out. So that works. Okay. That is a D6 for 5. That's 13 points. 13 points of energy damage.
That does it. You wanted to describe what happened to this poor trooper who just entered the room.
As he's coming in the room and I've made a mess and a fumble for everything. It's just one of those like really strange, like I dived down, grabbed a rock that looked like it had some like little inscriptions or whatever on it. I'm not even looking and I just like fire off to the side. And it's like my arm, is not even like I am literally looking at this rock, but my arm just does like its own thing and just like launches out and fires a bolt that just like hits the guy and he just falls over backwards.
It's like that scene in Rogue One where he's like holding the
That's pretty
grenade and just
cute.
like
Yes, exactly that.
Side,
All right.
side. Look, this has rooms.
Yeah. I think maybe there's a disconnect between your combat CPU and your personality module. I think we can get that fixed.
My head looks over and it's like,
Oh wow.
Yeah, you were useful. Who knew?
So
2319 will remember that.
2319 is gonna come back as a big bad in
Yeah.
future Star Wars one shots.
This is just our
Every
relationship.
birthday.
Fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, every birthday. Just gonna give us some less intense music.
I'll make it up to him while he's giving me my sponge bath later.
Oh, I didn't need that image. Come on.
Alright, I'm going to rein you guys in for a
You
second.
fan artists out there, go ahead.
No, go
Oh,
Feel free.
please no.
You
Have
done now?
Lore throwing
Yeah,
up in the back.
sorry.
You done? Okay. Alright. So, you guys worked your way through this pretty charismatically at first. That's not to say that that method was failing in any way, but you didn't want to take the risk of letting one of the troopers go. And so now we are in this entrance of this Library of Xer, which hasn't been open in thousands of years, and there are bodies just littered across the upper floor surrounding this door. As Sai and 2319 are arguing, and Lore is coming down from whatever anger, she had been tapping into channel all of this this violence that she chose today when she woke up. Elkura and Deude are also on the northern side, and you guys let the battle that just ensued settle. You're all in pretty decent shape. No one's been hurt too badly. You do hear still now like a consistent thudding, but it seems as though whatever that was is now making its way back up north and has circled the building. It is very quiet in here. You see that the next room is now empty because all the troopers have filed into this area. We had a question here from, I think it was Poison Darth Frog. Question for the group. What's your process for coming up with Star Wars names?
Well, as I said in the chat, I just make nonsense noises until I come up with something that sounds cool. Then I add some apostrophes.
No, you only added one apostrophe. See, what I did was
Tell us how you came up with your name, Fel.
So it was a placeholder name. It was Dude Guy, because I play males by default. I'm not comfortable with playing females right now. And then I just put apostrophes everywhere, and it works.
It's immediate Star Wars.
Yes.
It really is. I said in the chat I dug through my old fan fiction that I used to write in Star Wars when I was in middle school. I find names that way.
I find I used to.
Hey! Should exchange fanfic.
Mine's all about Obi-Wan. It's really interesting.
Hey, maybe you'll see how close you were to the real life in a couple weeks. Maybe your fanfic will be right up there.
Episode 1, he has a romantic tryst with a Jedi named Laura.
And you're like, yes, called it.
I knew it. For me, because I'm not as confident when it comes to Star Wars lore, when I'm making a character, I usually look up like the names of other characters of that race, and I kind of take note of their naming conventions, and then I just come up with something that sounds like it would fit in that world.
So basically, you're a nerd.
Basically, what?
You're a nerd.
Yeah.
You do the research. You do the homework.
Yeah, I like my characters to feel like they fit, and so when I came into Star Wars, my first Star Wars character had like a full 2-page backstory because I looked up everything that happened during that timeline.
And we love her and miss her so much.
She's the best, honestly.
She really is.
Amazing.
All right, so
get
back into this.
So as we're heading through the doorway from this library full of dead stormtroopers, Sai just kind of goes, "Why does this always happen when I go to the library?"
Does this happen before when you went to the library?
I was thinking the same exact thing. Like the last time we were at a library, it was just a mess everywhere. Well, you found some cool treasures, but for the most part, it was just a mess.
Coruscant, it happened on Trogdosha, happened on Ryloth. Every time we go to a library.
You know what?
Every time.
It's because they got rid of the librarians, and there's nobody there to tell you to keep quiet anymore.
That could be it.
That might be.
He's saying this as he's rifling through the belongings of the storm.
Yeah, you find some pretty standard gear. They're carrying blaster rifles, and the blaster rifles have stocks on them that are pretty formidable, and they're also carrying pretty low quality shock batons.
Do they have any sort of like orders or
The troopers? No, they do not.
Written orders?
Do they have any? Is there? No, I guess their helmets.
Yeah, all of the armor has been like either cut through or shot through by all of you guys as well.
Do they have any spare power cells?
Yeah, actually, if you would like to take those, you can.
Yeah, I'll just take 2. I'm good with 2.
I'm
Take it.
gonna
Okay.
find like the most undamaged helmet and hold it up to Laura and like, can you make a hole so like my snout can fit through here?
She takes one of her fingers and does that.
Perfect.
Thanks. It's just
Very nice. Now, can
Um,
we continue on? He says as he's reloading his blaster pistols with stolen power cells.
I mean, if you needed power cells, you could have just asked.
I've got some, but it doesn't hurt to
just gonna
use their stock to reload rather than my own.
write a note real quick.
Oh no.
Oh no. No notes allowed.
He had some space age flesh eating disease he didn't know about.
Don't take your snout in other people's helmets.
Yep. All right, so you head through. You see that this room that they all filed out of is some sort of like a study room almost. There's a lot of broken desks on the upper levels and lower levels. It's kind of situated like the previous room in that the whole outside of the wall is on higher ground than the center. And just like the previous room, there is a door straight across from you. However, this door looks to be of a different build than the rest of the room in that it is completely metal and circular, and like almost like a vault door aesthetic to it.
It's a pretty linear library, but I guess onward. And Sai continues across the room to the door to inspect it.
Yep, you take a look at it. It does seem as though this door is locked, and you do hear sound coming, like muffled talking from the other side.
I would like to try to listen in on that discussion.
Okay, make a perception check.
That is going to be a 20.
Nice. You hear at least 3 voices. 2 of them are a lot closer, and so you are missing the context of whatever's being responded to them from whoever is like furthest away. But you do hear a back and forth exchange. Someone's like, how long do we have to be at this post? And then there's a muffled response to that you can't hear. And you hear a very distinct, separate third voice that is talking about, they actually kind of sound annoyed. They say in response, these people are getting paid a lot more than they should be, and the other person is just like, quiet, they'll hear you. And you hear another response that is muffled from the second person. And yeah, it just seems like general complaining at the post at the moment.
As you do.
I mean, I can confirm this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Sai's going to very quietly sort of relay what he's overhearing to the rest of the group.
Just gonna go in, just barge in again.
Is there anything to look at that the people were doing in here? Especially while he was listening at the door, just like a sweep around their room.
Yeah, you don't really find anything in this room. It honestly just seems like they have been occupying this room just in case. And Sai, if you try the door, it doesn't open for you.
for you.
I'm gonna walk over to Sai.
Oh, by the way, there was a redemption regarding the droid.
Yes, and I
I
rolled a
was
5
hoping
on that.
I was hoping nobody would notice. I was like, no, we're just gonna pretend. No. Okay. All right. So, as I'm walking over there, looking over at the all of the downed stormtroopers, there's like another like twitch in my neck, and my eyes like flash for a second, and the very confident gait becomes, you know, in westerns, whenever they kind of walk one foot over the other, I start doing that, and yeah.
Well, looks like you got yourself there and stuck the door. How about I go over there and try and fix you up something good?
And I'm gonna go like, it's like my hands are like hovering over my hips as if I have two blaster pistols that I don't have, and I'm gonna go and is there a security like lock to this door?
Yeah, there is, like, right in the center of it.
All right, I am going to, from my equipment, use my security kit
Okay.
to try and hack the door.
All right. Make
Um,
a roll for me.
Is that a technology tech, I guess? Is that what that is?
It would just.
Is that what that would be?
I think it would just be with your kit, right? Plus your proficiency.
I think security kit is for mechanical locks.
Mechanical locks? Okay.
Yeah, a cutter's kit is for computer locks.
Splicers.
Yeah, that's what it is. Splicers. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So is this a security thingy, or is this
It is. It's tech.
a
The tech.
tech one?
Yep.
Security is tech. Okay.
Okay. So then I'll just roll. That is a 12 plus proficiency would be 15.
You think that you are doing everything that you are supposed to be to try to get through and bypass the locking mechanism on this door. And just as soon as you think that you've got it, you see a little bit of like a spark come off of it. And nothing happens.
All right. Well, unless anyone else has some good ideas, he pulls out a fusion cutter from his pack.
And just as I pull one out too.
Oh, well, that'll make it go twice as fast then.
I just like ignite my lightsaber, like
Laura does the same thing at like the
You
same
guys are all
time.
cutting this door down. Okay.
All right. Between the four of us, we're cutting through this door.
Yep, and you just hear there is a lot of confused noises coming from the other side of this door now, and you do hear something over the radio, but like with all of the noise that you guys are making cutting through this door, you don't quite hear what it is that is said. I'm not even gonna make you guys roll for it. Like the fact that there are two lightsaber users and and you two going at it with fusion cutters, and I assume you're
Yeah.
taking your time to do this. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, we got all the time in the world.
You're cutting through, and it seems like just as about like the same time that you're about to cut. Like, are you guys going like in a circle? Are you carving?
Yeah, we're
something out?
literally like we're each doing.
it's a beautiful
cutting
dance.
into
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of reach a point, and it falls into the room, but at the same time the door like comes open, and so that piece falls and the door opens a bit, and standing
We're just researchers.
yeah, Yeah, I don't think
worry,
there's
just
gonna be any.
research.
There's not gonna be any persuasion checks for this one.
They might believe us. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know you made it this far yet. Don't worry about the bodies back there. That's an unrelated incident.
We found,
Well, it's
we
not
found,
us.
we found them like that. Yeah.
They're still like smoking.
What
and
did you
stuff
guys
in the background.
do? Oh
Um,
my god.
That's a cool ass room.
Ooh.
Okay.
It does not look like
So-
a library.
Yeah, you guys were told that there were vaults in this library.
Oh, they've
that
got
you
the
need to
high
go
ground.
to.
I guess it's over again.
All right, so you cut through this door. Everyone in the room is alerted to you. There, there is no chance for your
How?
surprise.
How did they know?
You guys are all standing here, having made this a team effort. 23 might be behind a little bit, though, having not been successful with the the security, the discreet
Fair.
way.
Yeah.
So directly in front of you are a set of stairs with 2 troopers aiming their blaster rifles at you. To the left and to the right are similar vault doors to the ones that you just cut through. Up the stairs and directly north is another door with 2 troopers at it. They seem to be stationed on either side of it. And at the top of the stairs to the left and the right, there seems to be some like command consoles in the room. I would like everyone to roll initiative for me. And I will. Anything above a 20?
Not
Nope.
lucky
Yep.
anymore, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah.
15 to 20?
17.
Got 16.
What the hell, Cross? I'm right here. I could have used that right now.
10 to 15?
I've got that. I don't know. Let's go ahead, pal.
Oh, I have advantage. Should I roll again?
14.
14.
14, yeah.
I have 11.
Okay, so my new
You guys
number is
both have 11?
24.
24. Okay.
Chase, you had 11 too.
Yeah.
11
Who has the higher dex?
I have
4,
I have a +5.
Okay.
so he's got it.
I was very lucky on my rolls. I was very happy with them. I had crap, and then on the third set, I was like, yes! What happens if you redeem a doodle break? Nothing. This is not an art stream.
I mean, I have paper here.
You're busy, though.
You redeem it, you have to draw.
I'll
the
have to
doodle
draw it.
for
Yeah,
us.
I'll give you a doodle. Here we go. Hold on.
Okay, so we have lore up first.
Just something inappropriate. Okay, so Lore is going to move. Wait, how many? One.
Oh, right. Can I use my ability to move
Oh,
before the...
yes. Yes, you can.
I got a bad feeling, guys. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 over here.
Here you go. That's a doodle of Sai shooting a stormtrooper. It says pew. It's very unclear.
Perfect.
I like the helmet.
What's that?
I like the helmet.
Thank you. That was how
With the
I
helmet.
differentiated the stormtrooper from Sai.
Okay. Lore.
So Lore moves up, and then she is going to do saber throw with her split saber, and she's going to go for the one that is on the very left, not on the stairs, because that's 30 feet. But then, because you can hit 2, and it doesn't say how far apart that they need to be, that she's also going to hit the one that's on the right side of the stairs. It's going to go like in a circle.
So you like throw it in like a big arc and it just spirals through the room. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one is a 23 to hit,
That it?
and then the second one's a 16.
That also hits.
Okay, so the first damage is 8, and the second damage is 10.
Ooh, okay.
Not bad.
And
Not bad.
then because I am Path of the Forest Blade, I am able to do one of my double strikes. So on the first one, it will get hit sort of like a second time for an additional 3 damage.
The first one?
Yeah, the one that had less damage.
Sorry.
I don't remember the number.
You should have doubled down on one with more damage.
How much damage was that? Sorry.
Just additional 3.
Okay. Yes, so Lord just like moves in, sees that there's no they're not going to be passing off as researchers this time, and just like chucks her saber through the room. It just cuts clean through 2 of the well, not clean. I shouldn't say that. You're not cutting them in half. It cuts very deeply into the torso of these 2 troopers who were unfortunate enough to be standing close to Lore. Okay. You used your advantage for the initiative, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And that brings us to Elkura.
I think you're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I literally looked to see if the light on my mic was flashing, and it was apparently, but my brain didn't translate. But so I'll run up a little bit, like to here, and I will target this trooper.
Okay.
And he needs to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. I doubt that's a pass. He has no. That is a 4.
Okay. So I take my hand and I like outstretch it, and then I just go, and he propels himself into this guy, and they both take 2d8 force damage from running into each other. So this first stormtrooper takes 9, and the second takes 10.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
They collide, like their heads just bash into each other. You can tell just by the way that the body of the first one you threw goes limp, because he had already been cut by Lore's blade before that as well. His body just gets like hurled down the stairs just limply. And the one who is getting the body thrown at him just kind of like keels over on the steps. There's a splatter of blood coming out from underneath the helmet. And that one is gone.
And for a bonus action, I'll get into another stance with my lightsaber and do Makashi form.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yes. I also
My favorite
do
one.
Kakashi form.
It's so
Lightly
good.
played.
Kakashi is
Dory.
so cool. They always call Makashi the red Corvette of
Yeah,
safer
For
styles.
real though.
It's so flashy.
It's for
Yes.
midlife crises.
Okay.
There you go.
It is 23's turn.
Ooh.
Go.
Okay. I'm gonna mosey on into the room. Wait, no, I need to actually move my character, not you, a ruler. Okay, and then I'm going to target this trooper over here by this door. And as I like, I don't want to say I waddle into the room, but as I like step into the room, like my voice, my voice processor makes like the sounds of like the spurs on boots that I do not
How
wear.
about this? One of your servos is knocked loose and is just dangling.
There you go. There you go. I like it. Yeah.
This library ain't big enough for the two of us.
And I'm just gonna take a blaster and like quick draw it out and fire. And
We need to do this more
that is
often.
kind of dang it. That is a 15. I was hoping for higher. Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. I'm excited then. Back excited once again. No, that is a 1. 4 points of damage.
That this
And I'm assuming I didn't have advantage on that one, so no sneak attack because there was nobody around. So
yeah, no. But
so just 4 points.
it doesn't matter because this one has also been cut by Lore's blade
Oh,
that she
yeah.
chucked into the room. And so you say that and you shoot and this trooper just drops. And the ones back at the other vault doors are just like, what the hell is wrong with that droid?
I pull the barrel that is definitely not smoking and just go.
Blows smoke.
You're not even capable of blowing.
It's just the sound of blowing.
It's just the sound.
This poor stormtrooper, he's like holding his guts in out. Lord throws a lightsaber at him. Sheriff droid just shoots him in the face.
Not even an honorable death. Just ridiculous. All right. Anything else from 23?
That's to you, Aaron.
Oh, sorry. No, that's
No?
no. I'm gonna no. I'll scooch over like to the side of the door, but that's it.
Okay. Sai.
Okay, so Sai's going to move up a few feet here. Oh, I'm on ruler. That's why I can't move up.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same. He's gonna move up to there, and then fire his wrist grapple at the stormtrooper up on the stairs.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Still make the sound
Yeah,
effect
I think-
anyways.
I'm not doing it. No, not on a
Oh,
miss.
come on.
This is a
It's my
stab moment.
birthday. It's my birthday.
All right, fine. he's like, and you hear the cord just, and it just clinks on the ground in the background. He's just like, for fuck's sake, and just shoots his blaster at him. You are retired, little D20. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and so that's going to be 12 energy damage.
Oh, gosh. Really unnecessary. Yeah, you shoot and you miss with your grappling hook, but then you just like shaking your head and shaking it off. You fire your blaster pistol at this guy, who was already like kind of buckled over on the stairwell, and it goes still for just a moment before tumbling down and piling on top of the other body that kind of got force thrown.
Okay. So he's
Adam.
going to then retract his grappling thing as a bonus action.
Okay.
So in theory, it should just come back to me, though I suppose it could get hooked on something. That's entirely up to you because I don't know where it landed.
No, I'll say that it comes back to you.
Okay. I'll get him with the next one. Don't worry.
All right. Do you use any of your movement?
I did. I used it
Oh.
all already.
You use it all. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is Ude.
Okay. Let's see here. 30. Today is going to make its way up to the stairs. Can I see the other stormtroopers up there yet? I need to get
You are from there. I think you'd have a bit of a hard time.
okay.
Just jump.
In that case, I will
Just jump.
I'm just gonna do a minor hologram, and I'm just let's see. That's only 10 feet range. I'm just gonna like at the top of the stairs make some sort of try to imitate some of the droid noises that 23 makes.
Sorry, you cut out there at the end. You're gonna try to imitate what?
Some of the droid noises that 2319 makes.
Okay. Do you have some sort of what is it that you are trying to accomplish at the moment?
I'm trying to see if I can draw them closer to me.
Okay. They do seem interested. It is not their turn yet, so they cannot move at the moment. Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. So the two at the door, one of them says, you stay here, I'll go check it out, and heads towards you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
To
30.
be fair, yeah. He heard some blasters and then just saw this steel hook just clanging around on the ground.
Yeah. There's been a lot of noises, and 2 people fell off of the stairs, is what this person knows at the moment. All right. This trooper is gonna do something probably smart. And he just kind of puts his rifle down a bit and speaks into his comm. We have intruders out here, and that is going to be his turn.
Why did he have to be smart? We were enjoying fighting idiots.
Smart guard. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Are you sure he's a stormtrooper?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The other one is going to come up and help, though, now that he knows what's going on. Probably can't see Fel from that angle, so I'm going to say...
Helmet, if anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Are you
sees
hiding
the
there
trooper
or are you just standing there?
standing. I'm going to actually roll here.
She's actually rolling, guys.
I mean to choose who's my target here. So that is going to be not enough, I don't think. Yeah, that's a 9. You, like right at the feet of Sai and Alcura, there's just a blaster shot that's not even anywhere near you. Like it doesn't even pose a threat, really. And that's unfortunately the end of
Sai's
turn.
gonna lean over to Elkura and be like, "Stormtroopers."
They're trying their best.
That brings us back to Lore.
Yes. Laura's going to move up 20 feet and she's going to do a saber throw again for both of them.
All right. Let me do that then.
There has been a redemption.
Yes, there is.
Yes. There
21
has.
is the first one. Oh, and then 28 is the second one because I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, roll your damage, and then I might need to get you to roll something else.
10 is the first one.
Okay.
9 is the second.
Okay, roll a d6 for me.
3.
Alrighty. Just gotta start this music again. We lost it. So Lore comes up to the stairwell, and just kind of like channeling the force in her, throws her saber again, just like before, and yeah. I'm just gonna roll something here. As she does so, somehow just this flurry of sand comes out with her saber and gets in the first guy's eyes. And well, actually, it just like splatters all over the friggin' helmet of this trooper. Completely confusing him for a second before he gets cut in the torso by her blade, and then it comes back right to her hand. You
Wow.
are okay. Is that it? Is that all you have?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do this time.
Okay. I never know with you force users. You have like so much actions. I'm gonna go to Elkura now.
Okay, I'm not muted.
Yes.
I just
Did
stare
it.
at it a little longer than normal. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So I run up here and I say to Lore, I promise I'm not trying to copy you, and I'll also do saber throw. I don't mean to copy you, like your style. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I can do 2. I'll do the 2.
How does Laura respond to that?
She sort of just shrugs and it's just like, we probably learned it from the same person.
Maybe. Let's see.
Master thrower of the Jedi Temple.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing and now I'm not even on my character sheet.
Completely unacceptable.
I'll leave.
Stop ruining Cheryl's birthday, okay?
Don't leave.
Oh wow, I rolled 2 7s. I don't even know if I hit either one of these guys. 15 for both.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, how exciting. Okay.
love it.
So 5 on the first one. And
The music reaches that chorus drama. She's
and 8 on the second one.
Okay, so these troopers, they make their way to the stairs, see the edge of like a trooper helmet kind of let their guard down for a moment. One gets flung with sand, gets completely put off as a saber cuts through him, and then swings around to the other one. And then immediately after that, they just get sliced in half by another saber coming towards them. Yeah.
Surely they couldn't have more than one saber. It's fine, right? We missed the first one. We're okay.
Yep. These poor guys. All right. I am going to keep you in initiative order, though.
Yep.
For
'Cause
reasons.
someone made a call. Feel like this is gonna go poorly.
Yep. And somebody may have rallied someone. We'll see.
Oh no.
Yep, there was also
It might
that.
be Darth Maul,
Thanks,
Darth
Iskra.
Vader,
So,
Inquisitor.
thank you, Iskra. So, 23. It's your turn.
Oh. I was like, 23? There's 23 of them coming in?
There is
Never mind.
now.
That's me. All right, let's see
That's
here.
how I'm ending if we're going overtime. 23 of them enter the
2,319.
I honestly feel like I could
soldiers.
handle 23 of them. Like,
I
Yeah, we totally could.
yeah,
We
I
totally
think we could
could.
take out 23 of them.
As long as it's not like 23
Alright.
Darth Mauls. We're good.
23 or
Oh,
19.
good point.
I'm gonna mosey on over to my partner, Sai. We'll keep
Clink, clink.
clank,
Clink.
clank, 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 clank.
What do you say, partner? Looks like we done cleared out the room.
Well,
Should I go scout out ahead with the lady folk?
he definitely made a broadcast of some kind. We're gonna want to stay on our toes. Find out if we can open up those doors.
He doesn't have toes.
2319 will remember this reference to toes.
What? Maybe
Making
he
me
does
feel
have
insecure
toes.
about my feet. I'm gonna look. So there's 2 doors on either side of us, and then 1 door directly in front of us, right?
Yes, and the one that was directly in front of you seemed like it was being guarded by the other 2, and then there's also control consoles at the top of the stairs.
Well, from where I am currently, I can only move a couple more feet from where I was. So I'm just gonna move 1 more space up next to him, and I'm gonna hold a quick draw blaster if I see another enemy pop his head up over the edge somewhere.
Okay.
But I'll just hold that.
Sai?
I'm gonna just like straight up run all the way up to the control panels.
So you're gonna dash?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash and try to see if I can figure out. Obviously, I can't do that this turn, but
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, just leave me behind then, I guess. Whatever.
Ude.
told you to stay on your toes.
Following Sai's lead,
You dead?
I can also head over there. What are we doing over here?
I'm just trying to see if I can open up these doors.
Do I have to make a check?
Sorry, you cut off. You
Yeah.
Oh,
cut
is there?
out. Yeah.
Like, if
You're
I
copying 23's face.
Sai do that,
I still didn't hear you,
It
mostly
still
because
didn't.
Sai was talking.
Sorry.
One at a time, please. What are you doing, Val?
so I want to try and help Sai open
Okay.
doors.
All right. So when he starts doing that, you're gonna help him, or is
Yeah.
there something you're doing? Okay. All right. Alrighty. So actually, I know what's gonna happen here. Thank you, chat.
Chat, you did this to us. Our force ghosts are gonna haunt you forever now.
And
Well,
lots of
there's our.
sand. May you find sand in your pockets for the rest of your lives.
So, coming from the south where you guys cut the door down, you hear Elkura hears like a really familiar voice say, "Hey, you guys aren't researchers. You lied to us."
Oh no!
You guys got
I
this.
figured it out.
He's gonna take a shot at Elkura, one of them, and the
He's
other
so
one's gonna
mad.
take a shot at 23. I got a 16 for Elkura.
That hits. I'll use Saber Reflect as my reaction.
That is 10 damage.
Okay. Down to 6.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, very mad. You could just tell by the body language. Takes a shot at Elkura. Elkura uses her force powers though to just kind of lessen the impact just in time, as the other trooper takes a shot at 23 for 16 as well.
That hits.
That hits. For 6 damage.
Alrighty.
Yes. And then that brings us back to Laura's turn.
Okay, so she is going to use slow time, and that allows her to have more speed. So she is going to move here, and because she's got special skills, even though she's really close, she can still use her saber throw to hit the two that are in front of her without disadvantage. So that's what she's going to do.
Okay.
And that is
They
a
could
nat
You guys could all be
20.
making up these abilities. I'm just like, okay.
Yep.
You got a
So-
net
Sounds good.
20?
Yeah, the first one's a nat 20, so that's a
Nice.
28. And then the second one is a 17.
Yep, those are both definitely hits.
Okay, so that's only 4 damage for the first one.
You are doubling
And-
your dice on the damage, right?
Oh,
For
for
crit.
Yeah,
nat
for a
20?
crit.
Oh,
yeah.
no. So that's 11 then for the first one. I keep
Okay.
forgetting about that. And the second one is a 6. And then I'll also do the double strike because I can do that. No, actually, I can't because I already did a bonus action. So never mind.
6 damage.
I
That's
really
okay.
like the Path of the Forest Blade one, and I will forever use it.
All right.
Yeah, it's
that
super
brings us
cool.
to Elkura.
Sorry?
That brings
My
us
turn?
to Elkura. Yep.
Okay. So there's a force power here that I want to use, but it's kind of unclear for how it words it. So basically it says you have to choose either creatures or objects that aren't being worn or carried that weigh up to a combined total of 15 pounds, and then you can like move it in a direction and hit people with it type of thing. So I don't know how much like a gun weighs.
It would be less than 15 pounds.
Okay, because like if I could get the 2 stormtroopers' guns that had just died and fell on the stairs down here, and like launch them at the 2 that just came into the doorway, could I
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah, they did drop them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Force Propel move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do
It's
more
really
than one
awesome.
object?
It says way up to, like you can choose one or more creatures or objects that weigh up to a combination
Combined,
of 15
yeah.
pounds.
Fair
So
enough.
it seems kind of like OP, so that's why I
It
wanted
does,
to
but
like
cool.
yeah, I mean I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so I pick up the guns with the force, like I move them, and I'm like, well, I was just trying to spare your life, but okay. And then I like, and they need to make both of them need to make dex savings throws.
They both rolled the same thing. So 14.
Okay, fail.
Oh, okay.
Did the other one make a save too?
They both hit.
They both rolled the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they both rolled
wow,
11.
magical. Okay, so I'll roll.
The force is with you.
Yes. Roll for the first one. 11 damage. And second one is 12 damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Man,
It's
what
gonna fall
embarrassing deaths. That's all I'll say. Yeah. These, like Laura and Elkura are just like on the same wavelength with these like
Yeah,
team
we are.
attacks that they're doing. So right after Laura makes her attacks, just these two guns just come flying by, cracking through the armor in the helmet, crushing the skull of these poor troopers, and they drop to the floor. That brings us back around. Oh wait, yeah, that brings us to 23. 23-19.
After taking that hit of the blaster bolt, I turn around, and it's like one of those things where as I turn around, the blasters go flying off in their direction and crack them in the head.
We gave you a chance. Looks like you made the wrong choice. Good job, little lady.
And I like my hand goes up to tip a hat that I am not wearing as I nod to you. And then I turn and I like clank up the stairs, clank, clank, and I go up. I was gonna try and move. Let's see. It's 5, 10, 15, 20.
As soon as Sai sees you, he points across to the other command console. He's like, "You get that one."
Okay. Since I guess there are no currently any other visible adversaries, is there? I'll go ahead and dash and use the rest of my movement. Okay, so yeah, I can make it over there. And I'll go over to the other one, and I will start to try and figure out what look at the controls and see what I can do to aid or help Sai and whatever he's doing.
You're an operative, so you have a bonus action dash. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so I still have my action then.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, well, hail. I learned a new thing today.
Aaron's just learning D&D today.
Oh,
You
we're
don't
just
have to learn
rogues,
D&D
yo.
when you're the DM, you know?
Yeah, I don't have a rogue. I've never played with a rogue before, so
Seriously?
you know, it's
Oh.
yeah, no, we haven't. We have a multi-class that's like part rogue, but he never does any rogue stuff. So, all right, so then as an action, then can I beep boop
Yeah,
beep boop?
Yeah, give me a beep boop check. A
Beep boop.
technology check.
Technology check. All right, my beep boop is gonna be a
Oh, no.
Hold on. Yeah, no, that's a 7. It's not a very strong beep boop for me. It's like beep boop.
This particular personality of 2319's finds just the sheer amount of buttons on the console right now overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah.
All this new fandangled technology, I don't got no idea what I'm supposed to do with none of this.
Wow. Okay. So I need chat's help quickly. I've got green, blue, and black. So I need 2 to choose from. So let's see it. That's your turnover, right?
And you, Sai, whatever you are going to be doing at the moment, you will get advantage because you are being helped.
Yes, and I see a black and a blue, so we're going to go with black and blue. And I'm going to do a tech check to see if I can open up this vault door on the north end. And that's a 21.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Yep.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Thank you. Your help made the difference, trust me.
Yeah.
That we would have just taken the lightsabers to it.
Yeah, but then we gotta wait again, and more stormtroopers are gonna show up.
It's gonna be like 20 waiting for us, like after we cut it.
Someone said ketchup. I don't know. I don't like.
That's just Taco. Don't mind Taco.
I think we need to
all right.
talk about it.
Well, you want to talk
Oh.
about it? Okay. All right. I am going to go into narration mode a little bit here. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. So, as 2319 is being overwhelmed, just pressing any button, the timing
Beep.
of Sai
Beep.
and Ood's teamwork on this console coincides with a particularly shiny looking button over on 2319's console, and you hear just a ka-ching, and then it's followed by another ka-ching, and it just keeps going all the way around the store, and slowly it opens up, and as it's opening up, this bright blue light is filtering out into the room that was otherwise dim. It's a little bit blinding and overwhelming at first, and you can hear just this whirring noise coming from inside this vault. And you, looking inside, I'm going to allow for Elkura and Laura to come up the stairs if they so choose at this time. But as you look into the vault room, you see just this bright blue whirling pool of energy at the very back of the room. At the center, you can see something. It almost looks like roots of a tree. Oh gosh, I see what you guys are laughing at the moment. It almost looks like roots of a tree, but you can't quite see because of just how blinding the energy is. And it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust. But it looks, again, kind of like a marbled flooring inside this room that you're looking into. You can see just glimpses of like bookshelves that are completely empty. Again, kind of looks a little bit study hall-like, but surrounding this blue orb of energy are 2 stairwells that are going up and onto a marble platform that kind of forms a semicircle at the back of the room. And you do see that there are more troopers inside, but you also see a group of individuals. Everyone is staring at the energy at the center of this room. The group of individuals seem to be dressed like mercenary type gear, kind of similar to you guys. And at the very top is a woman dressed in just like a skin tight black suit. She's human. She has dark skin, a long black hair that goes like to the back of her knees.
I would
None
like
of
to say
them.
hot.
None of them seem to really acknowledge your presence, except the woman does look in your direction and she smiles at you. I'm just gonna bring you guys over so you can kind of get a feel for the situation.
So it's just kind of
But
like, maybe they're not the bad guys after all. You know what I'm saying?
Should we join them?
Well, gonna walk away.
And those of you who have sensitivity with the Force, you can feel just like this heavy pressure coming from the room. It kind of feels like it's both pushing and pulling you away at the same time. Like you feel drawn to it at the same time. It feels almost too overwhelming to approach.
Does it seem like it's coming from the orb, or do we not
Yes.
know? Okay.
Yes.
It's the orb of push-pull.
This is how all Jedi learn that.
Y'all visit the orb.
All right. Yeah, so this is the scene before you. I put your tokens into the room. However, you guys can still be out of the room if you so choose. It is totally up to you.
Yeah, we're in it.
May as well be in the room.
So, do we
Could,
go in shooting or do we?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting
Question.
to.
Could I do sense force to see if there's any other like force users or anything like that in the room aside from the orb?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Smart. That's a very
Is
good
there any
cause.
sort of parameter around that? Like, do they have to make a save, or is that just something that you can do?
It's kind of like detect magic is how it functions.
Okay. Alright.
So you can sense the use of the force or its presence within 30 feet of you. You can you can use your action to determine the direction from which it originates. And in line of sight, you can see a faint aura around the person or object.
Okay.
It's important to note that 30 feet within 30 feet of you is not most of the people in the room.
Oh, shoot. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I can upcast it so it goes 60, actually. So I'll do that.
All right.
That
So
should do it.
doing so, you note a very strong dark presence from the woman who is standing at the top of the platform, the yellow figure at the back, and also to the right, the singular person to the right of you over here near the desks, the blue icon also has a dark presence to them.
Okay. So as we're walking in, I'll kind of say to the group, that person, that direction.
You know, it's kind of rude to just talk about me when I'm right here and can be spoken to directly.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. What nice library you got.
You think it's mine?
I don't know. I don't want to.
Do I look like a librarian to you?
No, you
Maybe.
do not.
She gives a little
Maybe.
sneer to Laura.
Is there like any knowledge check for a giant force orb?
A knowledge check? I mean, you can. You can try to make a knowledge check if you
Make
wish.
that knowledge check.
Or
I was just wondering, how attached are you to this whole galactic empire thing?
You can see pretty clearly that she has like a ranking badge that seems to denote a pretty high ranking in the Imperial Army.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't answer my question.
So I heard that you were some researchers. Is that correct?
Yep. We use
What are you
unique
doing here?
methods.
it's The 19 on lore tell me anything about giant force orb?
How much do you feel like your character would be interested in reading up on that sort of thing?
The Kubas are more just like interested in, I'd say more like art. So no, not a lot.
So I feel like maybe at some point in your life, you have heard of like visual manifestations of the Force, and like it's depicted through various art forms. Things like ghostly presences and stuff like that kind of matches the same aesthetic that you're currently seeing at the moment. That's about all I can give you with that.
It's fair. Giant force orb, got it.
So
You're still wearing that stormtrooper helmet, right?
yeah,
with
nothing
with
else.
your with the trunk sticking through.
Yeah.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yep. Yep.
Why are you guys wasting my time right now?
I guess because, we were just hoping to stop the Empire from getting this stuff. And, well, when I saw you, I thought, well, maybe you'd want to help us do that too. But I guess not.
She tilts her head. How do you expect to? What do you expect to do with this, huh? Are you just going to, what, take it from here?
Well, we don't. What is it?
Fair. Good question. Good question.
Listen, I'm not paid to figure out what we're supposed to do with big magic glowy balls. I'm paid to shoot the Empire, so I guess this is
But if you want to fill us in on what this is,
Do it first before he shoots.
yeah,
we let them talk before we shoot?
we could.
I guess.
I mean,
It's weird to do it that way.
it's a new thing for you to try.
Enough of this.
It would definitely be a first for him. What he's trying to say, little lady of the Empire, with all due respect, there's a new sheriff in town,
Oh my God.
and that would be Sheriff Sai over there. I'm just a deputy.
Someone shoot.
His deputy.
Okay.
You shoot me. You shoot me.
Master did a droid on the French too.
Even if you could bring me down, I'm the only one that is holding this building together at the moment. And you can see like her hands are very focused on like pouring energy into whatever this is in front of her. You get rid of me, this whole building collapses on you, and you won't get any payment from anybody, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Here's the thing, sweetie. I've heard that story before. I'm the only one keeping this Star Destroyer in orbit. I'm the only one keeping this trash compactor from collapsing. But
Is that a common excuse?
there's always a way out.
Oh, okay.
You'd be surprised how many times he's heard that excuse. I can count at least 27.
You kill me, man.
She seems as done with you as I am. And
Yes.
focuses in on Laura. There's a really tense and almost familiar expression on her face.
Oh no.
You have darkness in you, don't you?
Yeah, and so what?
2319 just slowly does like an office moment where he just like turns over.
What are you doing helping these people?
Do you not also feel the light in me also? Like, come on. It's fairly evident.
Aren't you exhausted? The constant fighting between both. You could
Let's
have
say-
all of this power, and yet you settle.
I've not settled. I've found balance between the two.
That's
see,
such a
she's
shame.
perfectly balanced, and he smacks her on the back.
She toggles over.
She got, yeah, she takes
Thank you for
2
catching that
damage.
setup.
All right, have it your way then. At that, it seems as though the entire room just shifts toward all of you.
Oh boy.
Hi, everyone.
I know how to heal.
How to heal.
Some limited healing options, so
It's like my
we
one
might be okay.
good thing.
I'm gonna streamline this a little bit just because I don't want us to go like too over time. So, but with that
Hours later.
said, it seems like you guys want to fight.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Mhm.
Yes. And so they are just going to take that lying down. So I would like you to roll initiative. Yep. While this woman continues what she is doing.
I really like this die because I rolled a nat 20. So that is
Nice.
29.
Again?
Holy
It's
shit.
birthday magic.
Yeah,
It
That's
really
what this
is. This is a magic die. I will
Okay.
always use
Because I have the same thing, that same bad feeling thing when I roll for initiative.
You realize it.
No, I mean I was just waiting. I was saving it. It was fausting it for a little bit, and then I just figured I'm gonna do it. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Now,
Where are you going?
I am gonna roll over here. What is that? 15 feet to like this side over here. Is it because these are like little desks, right? Or
Yeah,
are
so
those- are
both the and both the left and the right side of the room are up about like almost 10 feet off the ground, while the
Okay.
platform at the back is about double that. Just so you
All
guys
right.
know.
I'm gonna roll this way, but when I do, I roll and I hit my head, and so that little switch of the fritz that happened earlier that I haven't done yet. The taco dough. I'll hit my head as I roll, and the little more sparks will come out. What do you got for me this time?
A 6.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So then I rolled a. Sorry. I'll go ahead with your initiative. I just wanted to do that before we roll.
Okay, so Sai, what did you get?
20.
20. Elkara?
15?
2319.
8. It kind of reset me a little
And
bit.
the Ood.
17.
Nice. Wow. Okay. Laura.
Okay, so she is going to cast shock at the dark lady.
Okay. Oh boy.
The birthday magic has disappeared because that is only a 9.
No.
Yeah. As you are, how does shock look visually? Like, is it just
You're hurling a bolt of lightning at a target.
okay? So as Laura's chucking this bolt of lightning, the woman just lets one hand off, and it goes crashing into the western wall of the room, redirecting it. Sigh. Oh wait, actually, Laura, do you have more that you need to do?
She is going to move up 15, and that is not the right thing. There we go. That's it.
Okay. All right. Sigh.
Okay, is this here? Oh, I don't remember that. Is that there? Like something I could use as cover?
They're kind of broken, like really broke. Wait, can you? I think I looked at the wrong thing. Can you like ping where you are? Not really. It's just like a railing for the stairs that lead up to that area.
Okay. All right. Then that's fair. I'm gonna run for the desks over here. And as I do that, I'm going to cast Target Lock as a bonus action on this. The red ones are stormtroopers, right?
Yes.
What do the blue ones look like? Because I don't.
Okay, so the 3 on the left side of the room, one is a Zeltron woman wearing like a dark combat suit. The other one is a human with all 3 of them actually are wearing pretty dark combat suits. One's a human male and the other one's a human female. They seem to be pretty heavily equipped.
Okay.
And the one on the right side of the room is a is robed. Like actually I'll just give it to you. It looks like this might be an inquisitor.
Cool. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, fuck these adventurers then. Fuck the stormtroopers. I'm gonna focus on this adventurer over here then, whichever one there. I'm gonna target lock them as a bonus action. And then as he runs to duck under the cover of the table, he's going to pew pew fire 2 shots.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 16 to hit for the first one.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay. So then that's going to be 13 energy damage for the first one. Second
Nice.
one's over 20 to hit, so I assume. And that's going to be a 12 energy damage to hit.
So 13 and 12?
Yes.
Okay.
So he just starts sprinting. He pulls out both blasters and then just like slides across the floor to take cover behind the table.
So this is the Zeltron woman that you are fighting at the moment. She takes one to the chest, and then you can hear her say, "Gosh, people really do that," before she the other blaster hits her, and she's looking pretty rough already. She doesn't seem impressed with your sliding around, your cool maneuvers.
Well, despite that, as he slides into position, he calls out, if you back off, we won't hurt you. You 4 aren't Empire. Don't make us kill you too. Or you 3, I guess. I don't know. One of them is clearly an Inquisitor.
He can count.
What? What are you paying?
Your life.
Yeah, all she does is laugh.
Okay.
Dude.
Worth a shot.
Um,
It's-
it is going to run over here. Would it take like an action to like flip the table to act as a barricade?
That'd be like a used object. So, I guess no. Would that be like a free action, wouldn't it?
Flipping the table, I would count as a use object. He can do it as a bonus action because he's a rogue.
Oh, then there you go. It's a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the table and give us both some cover. Was this the one you were attacking? The one on the left?
It was the one on the left corner that he was attacking.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a blessed roll for thing. Does a 18 hit?
Which one are you hitting?
This one.
The same one? Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Roll for my bit of damage here. It's 26 plus 4. 9 damages. And that will be my turn.
9
So
total. Okay.
just as Sai is talking about how he's gonna pay this woman with her life, and she laughs. She takes she takes another shot.
Oh no.
She kind of gets down on the ground, like almost like she's trying to take cover, but she's actually just like winded by this whole situation, and is like, "You might want to talk to your party first."
She laughed at the prospect of us.
It's a limited offer, and you laughed it off.
All right. That is that turn. Should be fun.
This
Sorry.
should be fun, and then a long pause.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I was laughing at the we're gonna kill the both of you three.
Okay. So it is the Inquisitor's turn. And they are going to.
Fortunately, I don't know anything. So.
That's funny. They're gonna move over. 5.
Did something just power off?
I know. 2319? Was that you?
No, not me. No.
Uh-oh.
2319.
So this robed figure moves closer to Laura and Alcura, and you can see just this dark energy rippling out from them. These tendrils of black energy. As they cast dark side tendrils, you need to make give me a strength saving throw, both of you.
Both.
Oh my. You can deal with probably.
Yeah. 13.
18. 'Cause I rolled a lucky 16.
So it is a pass and a fail. So that is not very good damage, but that's fine. 8 damage for Alcura and 4 for Lily.
So for my aura of warding, me and friendly creatures within 5 feet have resistance to damage from force powers.
Ooh.
So that would
So
be-
half that.
Yes.
Cool. And Alcura is unable to take reactions until your next turn.
Okay.
That is now your turn, actually.
Okay. Yeah, so I I will just go in for 2 attacks. I'll actually move right here so that I'm closer to Lauren. She gets my resistance too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Yes. And actually, I was going to do my focused strikes, which is kind of the equivalent to like a smite.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose to do that with all the stuff. So that'd be double. Do you like to roll double damage? Or do you like to double the damage, or do you like to roll again?
I usually roll twice. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so that's 4d8 or 8d8 total that I'm rolling.
Yes.
Uh 33. Damn.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that is. Describe to me what you do to this Inquisitor.
I just kind of like take my blade and I do like a twirling, like almost it looks like a little dance type motion, and I like do a couple slashes and like stab in and be like, "You're not telling anyone about us or the Empire about us."
That is fair. Yeah.
Nice.
The Inquisitor, the black tendrils that were rippling off of their body just kind of dissipate suddenly outwards as they collapse on the floor.
Dang, that was fast.
Yeah, she
Thank you,
she
Nat
got a nat
20.
20, yeah, and then did some crazy
ridiculous.
smitey stuff.
Yeah.
Like a standard saber strike? Like
Yeah.
No.
It was a focus strike, which is like a smite that I
Oh,
was
shit.
using.
Yeah.
So
nice.
then it was like 8d8, I think I rolled.
Fuck.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
I actually have just so I have actually another attack left. Can I move
Okay.
up to this person?
This is a standard trooper.
I think I missed. I got an 11.
Yes, that is a miss.
I'm so low-winded.
They just kind of dodge out of the way of the strike as you're coming at them. It sounds more like a terror-based reaction, just like having just taken down an Inquisitor in front of them.
Yes, and then bonus action Makashi form.
Alrighty. So.
Akashi. Use the shine gun.
You guys are so You guys like blend into this map. I was like, where are you?
See, if you can't see us, you can't shoot us. That's the rule.
Yep.
That's why I moved the table.
Oh my gosh, they actually can't shoot you. Okay. The one that has been shot by both Daoud and Sai, she just very like kind of raises a blaster and just shoots, but you could just tell even just wielding that small weapon is hurting her. And the other two, they take out their blaster rifles and they shoot at you, but because Daoud like got the table as cover, they do not hit you. However, they do get the same idea and are going to attempt to take cover on the other side.
Sai's just gonna call out, "Come on, you know you're bested. Don't make us kill you." A little bit of pity.
You hear the male is like, take some of these out and then we'll talk.
Your friend over there is not looking too good.
Huh.
Sir?
Uh-huh. I would like.
We just got a
Four.
big raid from Legends of Alos. Hey guys.
Hey,
Welcome
Legends
in.
of Alos, welcome. They're trying to kill somebody that I made based off me at the moment.
She's so hot.
No.
Oh, okay.
I need Lore, Sai, Daoud, and Alkura to all make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, yay.
16.
I don't like the number I just rolled.
5.
Well,
Could be
17.
that. It could have been a 5.
so I got a 13.
Okay. Cool.
Look at all those
Great.
dice.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I do not have a 17 areas.
11.
It's actually a 20. I forgot the proficiency.
Okay. So, I believe it was Alkura and Sai who got below the DC because you rolled crap. You take 26 lightning damage.
Sorry, what was the DC?
15.
Yeah.
Is it the force? Is it force? Like force
Yeah.
power?
Yeah. It is. It's this ball at the center of the room. It seems as though she's pushing some of her energy into it, and some arcs off of it, spreading into the room at you guys.
That's horrifying.
So I take half of that.
That must be nice. How much was it? 26?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeesh. Okay. All right.
Looking rough.
It wasn't fun for me. I'll tell you that much.
And the other two take half that.
So does use my reaction, the uncanny dodge? It allows me to have
Yes.
damage when I can see the attacker.
Yes.
That'd be
So that would apply to that.
6 or 7 then?
Laura, you also half.
Yeah, you have it.
You half it because she gets resistance with me because she's within 5 feet of me.
So you guys
I
would
think-
take 7.
It's a ranged attack, right?
It's like an area effect.
Okay.
6, 7, 2.
So yeah, you guys take 7 damage then if you're both having it twice.
All right. Woo.
Okay, so 23-19.
All right. This attack that is happening is it by chance? Does it look like? Is it physical, like lightning going across, like or something like that?
Yeah, you can see it. Yep. But it
Like
it
little electrical
immediately
thing. Cool.
yeah it immediately retracts after hitting the 4 of them.
Okay. Well, since earlier when my personality switched again, I got to a hollow news anchor.
Looks like weather's calling for lightning strikes of force. We are gonna have to do something about that, ladies and gentlemen.
And he is going to like duck out of the way where the lightning goes out, watching everybody else get fried.
Ooh, it is not looking good over there for Team Shy. Hopefully he can pull himself around for the next round.
And I'm going to put my gun over the side and fire at the trooper that is with let's see, my friend over there, Alkura. Yeah. since she is within range. That way I can get sneak attack on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. One was a 3 and the other one was a 20. So okay. I just got so excited. I'm sorry. That is going to be 1 bolt. Is going to be I can math 8 energy from the blaster pistol. Oh, and then that's the natural 20 plus. So hold on. Sorry, that was 5 with the blaster bolt, and then what is the freaking?
Did you double the dice on the blaster bolt?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And then that is going to be a d6, 1d6, 2d6.
It
Is
should be
it
more
3?
than 1 at level 5.
I think
it
it's
should be 2 or 3.
3d6. I think it's 3d6.
So
Double check. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, no, 5d6, right? Because I only get.
No, you
I
double
thought
all
5.
dice. You double all dice.
Yeah.
Double all the dice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you say so, I'll just take your word for it.
Trust me.
That's 66.
I am also a DM. He knows the rules.
Yes, clearly we know the rules. That is going to be 16 points on the sneak attack.
It just rips, like, your attack just rips
Headshot.
right through this trooper. Yeah.
I guess I don't really know who's coming up next, but I would just say then after I headshot that guy, and whoever's next.
And now, over back to you.
You hear one of the troopers way at the back that just commands, prioritize the objective. And you see the troopers all kind of gather. They start heading up this way. Their guns aimed, except for this one, who is kind of stuck down here with these 2 and is gonna try to
He's
their
gonna
chance.
wish he wasn't.
Yep.
Be nice if
Oh
anyone
my
had any,
gosh,
like, grenades
balls.
or AoE or anything, you know.
I thought about that after the fact. I was like, I don't have any sort of like explosives. He's holding a thermal detonator.
This
I have
this trooper heads
explosives.
up to Elkura and takes takes the butt of his weapon and like tries to hit her, but like just completely fails.
So with Makashi form, I can make an attack on someone that makes a melee attack against me and fails.
Nice. All right.
So could I
go
do
ahead.
that? Thank
Yes.
you, as my reaction. Perfect. Yeah, 25.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a 7.
All right. So I'm not sure how this looks visually, but this trooper comes up, tries to hit Elkura, and it just gets like Una reversed on, getting like struck in the chin. You just hear a crack from the inside of their helmet.
Checks out.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine Makashi with a double-bladed lightsaber like that. That's just a horrifying.
Horrible.
It's too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It is Laura's turn.
Go. We got
Whoa.
you. Got this. Go.
Do something awesome. We know you got it in you.
Touch the big force ball.
Yeah, touch that. Yeah, definitely.
That seems reasonable.
I mean, If Darth Fix can, use it to do lightning things,
She's gonna move 5 feet forward and attack with her split saber for 2 attacks.
Alright. Yeah. do
And
that.
that is a 16,
That
and
hits.
then that's a 15 for those
That also
2.
hits.
And I will do damage. It's a 7 and 6. So
Yep.
13.
Go ahead and describe what you do to this trooper.
Oof.
You know me, I'm so bad at describing.
All right. So, Lore very calmly just channels everything that she's been feeling today, and just very cleanly cuts one way and then down the other way, and then begins moving towards another target, like an eerily, almost like she's showing off the balance that she was boasting about to this woman who's been antagonizing her.
Okay. So, since she does have an extra attack, she is going to. She's going to do another 15 feet movement to the other NPC, and then do the same thing with her saber.
They are up 10 feet from you there. How far have you moved already?
I have moved 20.
So you said you can walk up walls, right?
Oh yeah, if I use
So you
my
can use your
bonus
extra 10.
action. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Yeah,
So you kind of come, and you're on a ledge now, face to face with this trooper.
Okay. And so then I'll only have that attack. So that is a nat 20. So that is
Nice.
28 for a hit, which would be then 2d8. So that's 19 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
So you cut this one down, run up a wall. You're barely touching the ledge as you get your balance here, when you just cut this other guy's head clean off.
Very balanced.
Yes.
Very balanced. Yep, definitely.
Super. And that is Sai's turn.
All right.
Are they willing to reconsider now?
What?
Are they
Are they willing to?
Or-
I still didn't catch that at all.
Are
But
they willing to
willing-
reconsider now?
oh, I see. I don't know. I'm gonna hope they are, because I'm gonna just go past them, and Sai's gonna run out around the table, and he is moving his lock on target to the stormtrooper on the stairs.
Oh, is that Hex? Is that what
Yes.
that is?
Yeah.
Cool.
They're Hunter's Mark, I think it's technically.
Oh, fair enough.
And he's going to line up with his wrist-mounted grapple and shoot at the stormtrooper on the stairs. But I have advantage, which is nice because I rolled a 1.
He makes the shot.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
He scores.
And that's
amazing.
going to be 11 damage.
To the one on the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
So he just comes out running around the table, points out his wrist grapple, shoots, and it sticks into his shoulder, and then he
Alright.
presses the button to retract it.
All right. Okay, so that makes them take damage then from that Is that what that is?
Yeah,
or-
so it's
Yeah.
kinetic damage.
Okay.
Like it literally just shoots
Yeah,
a hook into him.
you just like bring a piece of this trooper's armor with you as it retracts out of him.
So pressing the retract button, Sai is now launched towards him, and he's propelled towards him. And as he's flying at him, he's going to draw one of his vibro daggers. And
Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
when
Please
he
don't
gets
fuck
when he
Alright.
gets it
Just a
close,
it up.
that's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
He he comes in and jams his vibro dagger into his chest for another 8 damage.
Nice.
Yep. You are now just kind of on this collapsed trooper's body, and you can hear the woman that you just like launched yourself
Whizzed.
past.
Hmm.
Is like, well, I know my odds when I see them, and she takes aim at the trooper on the stairs. Dude.
I'm going to assume they're no longer hostile.
That's fair.
Let's see how far away is that other trooper about? And this direction. And now they're just within blaster range. So I'll aim my blaster pistol and let one out. See what happens. Does this 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 6, 4. So 8 damage.
And
And
that
then-
is with your blaster pistol.
Yes.
All right. The trooper is like backing up and kind of stumbles back as it takes a hit to the shoulder, kind of leaving him a little bit off balance. Do you have anything else that you want to do?
No, that should be it.
Then we are going to that person's dead, Okura.
How hurt does Sai look? I know he took a lot of damage from that.
On a scale of 1 to whatever your
Whatever
I
your
don't wanna give
HP
anything-
How
I don't-
hurt?
I don't want to give anything away, so what I will say is that like
Yeah.
his flesh and his clothes look pretty scorched. Like yeah, he's-
On a scale from human to Palpatine, where are you?
Oh, like Palpatine, right?
Okay. I will come up and stand beside Sai and just touch his shoulder. Be like, you can keep going. You got this. And you get 9 healing back. Kill some of the force stitching up your burn marks.
I appreciate that. That brings me
There's a big force ball. Maybe it can do more.
that brings me back over half.
Touch the force. Let's see what happens.
And I guess,
Freaking taco.
I didn't know you could do that.
oh yeah, it's no problem. And I guess I'll keep my Makashi stance for now, but I guess I'll look at this woman. And since my action's already used up, I'll just say, "Come on, it's over. Clearly, be done with this."
Roll me a persuasion check.
28.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
pretty good.
Jesus.
Nothing to comment. Even if I wanted to stop right now, I'm in the middle of this process. It would kill me.
What process?
Are you guys about to shoot me right now? And the the other NPCs in the room are like, not actually sure what's going on right now.
Sai
2319.
slowly bringing both pistols up to her. I was thinking about it, yeah.
2319 from the back of the room.
Survey says
Jude has his gun up too.
Nobody knows what that means. 23. Like, literally, nobody in this room understands that.
I'm trying to harness the energy inside. Have you guys ever seen something so organically, purely made of the Force?
Would Laura have ever seen anything like that?
Probably not.
Sai's just awkwardly side-eyeing Alcura.
No.
This
not like what you're
energy
describing.
could power so much if we can just harness it.
So split it 3 ways and we call it a day?
Oh, Laura really wants to take an action.
Yeah, where did we leave off here?
I mean,
Well,
that's-
yeah, it was my turn, so I mean,
Yeah.
that was it. I'm done.
Okay.
the Empire doesn't get entirely what they came here for, and we get something out of it. Win-win.
Well, Laura's gonna move up and then cast Force Current, so she's got to make a Strength save throw.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
This is why Laura is forever like
Yes.
we're trying to negotiate. She's like, I'm just gonna kill her now.
You rolled a 6.
She rolled a 6. Okay, so she failed. So she is going to take.
Yup.
12 damage, but then she also gets pushed back 5 feet, and it's in a cone wage, so she's gonna go basically right into it.
Like going into the
Yeah.
center of the force ball. Okay.
Around, like close to the center of it.
Okay.
That's
great.
Yep.
It's like we're both opening our me and Sai are both opening our mouths to talk to her, and then Laura just comes by.
Here's what happens.
Okay.
We all die. We all die. I'm sorry.
She gets pushed directly into the center of this ball of energy. And in just like an instant, all of you are blinded. The light that is emitting off of this ball of energy just erupts in the room. And all around you, you can hear just like crumbling,
Okay.
crushing,
That wasn't funny.
cracking.
Let me know when I can do something as a reaction.
What would you like to do as a reaction?
I'm assuming at this moment that she was telling the truth. And so what I would like to do is start running towards the door and repeated, like calling out to everyone, follow my voice, run
Same.
with me now. We have to not die here.
I would like everyone then to roll me, let's say 2 dex saving throws.
Okay. Please,
And
that's the
for
only
Assuming
now.
that you're
reason-
following Sai.
The reason
Yeah.
I am taking the lead on this is because I can't actually become lost. So, like, even if I can't
That's cool.
see, I know where I'm going.
Nice.
That's fine.
Oh my gosh, no. No.
Alright,
They're
What
both
happened?
Below 10.
they're both below
Well,
10.
then, wait,
Yeah,
hold
mine
on.
were 11 and 10.
Okay, so I have a plus
This is
8.
the-
So it's a 10 and it's a 16.
Okay.
Are these saving throws you said?
Yeah,
Yes.
dex saves.
Oh, okay. That's a little better. I was just doing straight dex rolls.
I got a
Oh.
19 and 22.
1922. Okay. Elkara.
Oh, I got a 9 and a 10.
2319.
11 and a 12. Let's
Hey!
go.
Let's count up.
Dude.
I just killed him.
23.
Okay. Were both of yours 16? Sai?
Were both of mine 16?
Yeah.
No, I said a 10 and a 16.
Oh, 10 and a 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled very poorly. It was bad.
All right. So you guys all just make a break for it. You can hear extra footsteps, and you're assuming that these other NPCs are also following you out. As you dodge just chunks of the ceiling falling around you. Some of you are taking damage as you go. Sigh. I'm a little bit worried about your health, though. You got healed, right?
I got a little bit healed. Not a
Okay.
lot healed.
Sigh. Who was it that rolled the 9? That was Elkara.
Yep.
So you guys both take 8 bludgeoning damage
that's not
as
so
you guys are going through this first section of the room. Everything's just kind of caving in around you, and you finally get out of the radius of the light and are able to see again on your own without Sai needing to guide you through everything. You make your way all the way outside. The harsh environment of the planet hits you, like you come out of this dust and all of this crumbling building just following you all the way out to the entrance. Even trying to take a deep breath, you just breathe in this thick, dusty atmosphere of this planet. You're all feeling super rough at this point. Tired out. 2319, you might be fine from fatigue wise.
I mean,
The rest,
half his servos are probably broken now. But
yeah. He's like just going through all of his range of personalities at this point. From all of Yeah. But it finally catches up to you what just occurred in there. And you still have very little answers about what exactly was happening.
all right, listen. Here's the deal. We didn't manage to do anything with what was in there. It's kind of a shame. But the Empire doesn't have it. Lore, you did good, except I just want to say when we're in the middle of talking someone down, maybe don't kill them.
As you're talking,
We could have
I'm
found
holding
out some things.
I'm
Sorry,
holding
what?
an invisible microphone to everybody as they're talking, like I'm interviewing all of you as you're talking.
Also,
I'll like even lean into the mic as I'm like, yeah, we could have
Also-
learned some things.
for the record, she was very hot. We should have given her a chance. But
Roy just shakes her head. There's no talking her down.
You like once again notice that there are 3 people who have followed you out. One is just like being carried, like dragged almost. The
is that the
Zeltron.
Zeltron woman? That
Yeah.
I'll go heal her.
All right. Actually,
for
I was
9.
gonna
Yeah.
if
Oh,
I can,
go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just gonna type something into my wrist pad real quick and I'm gonna shoot a Colto pack into her. So-
She was just like,
It's like I'm
Yeah,
walking
well-
towards her to go touch her shoulder to heal, and then it's just like
So
the dart
yeah.
whizzes past me.
Yeah, just and then she suddenly feels 6 HP better.
Amazing.
Are we sure we didn't just create like a super force user back there?
We may have.
I come
but
over to
you're-
you with a microphone.
Do you wanna stick around and find out, or do you want to leave and call it a mission accomplished and get paid?
I like payment.
Yeah.
Payment's good.
Okay. And you three, I mean, obviously you're not entitled to anything from this job, but
We might be able to talk to our employers. Maybe.
we could include you on the next job. I'll give you transportation off world. You obviously know what you're doing if you're willing to follow orders, you know.
The woman's like, you said you were gonna pay with our life. You kept your word. So as far as I'm
True.
aware, we're square.
Do you know what she was doing? Did she monologue at all, or like to you guys?
They're like, let's get out of here, and I'll tell you all about it. And
2319 turns to an invisible camera.
You heard it here first, folks. We're getting out of here.
All right. So everyone on the ship, weird thing with the ship, just as we take off, just make sure you clench your butt cheeks. I know it sounds weird, but this ship's very old and very damaged. So just hold on tight. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so the heroes of our story, our protagonists, they board the Twin Company cargo ship once again. It's a little bit silent and awkward as you're leaving. A lot has happened today. Many of you are feeling hurt and tired, a little bit worn out from the battle. As you break atmosphere, the human male, he pulls out a flask and he takes a shot. He hands it, he kind of like passes it off to anyone who wants to take it, and he has a chat with all of you in the cockpit. He lets you know that, all right, I'll just do this as this guy. Well, not exactly knowledgeable about the force things myself. I prefer this, and he like kind of taps his blaster on his hip. When we arrived here a couple days ago, opened up that vault, there was just a tree. Looked like an ordinary tree to me, but they seemed to think it was something special. Wasn't about to argue with her. Then she started to uproot that tree, and everything around us started falling apart. There was a rumble. Then she got this idea, started using all of them force powers of hers to uproot it. Little by little, it looked like the coloring on her skin was dulling, putting in some too much energy, I think, of hers into whatever that was. But I did hear them talking about powering some sort of weapon with that once they got it out, if they were able to harness it.
You don't think that this was the Life Day tree?
His eyes go wide. Is that really real?
People talk about it. I don't know. The official stance of the Empire is that there is no Life Day and that ever existed, but
I thought it was all a bunch of nonsense that somebody made up. You know, one of those dreams that you have when you put on those virtual reality
I know
sort of
exactly what you're talking about.
headsets.
Watch a woman dance around for half an hour. It's very weird.
Next thing you know.
But I met a Wookiee and a human man who were adamant that this was something that happened.
So, Alkura, does Alkura have any questions about this after she hears the relaying of the story?
I guess like, so okay, so maybe let me make sure I have it right. There's a tree above the vault, or was there a tree in the vault?
There was a tree just growing inside the vault, and when they tried to like harvest it, it started destroying everything around them. And it seemed like she was putting her energy into it in order to be able to harvest it safely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess like what I understand a little more about like why that would happen or what was going on with the Force itself, like from anything I've heard or remember. I don't know if I need to roll anything or if. But...
When in doubt, roll a lore check.
I feel like her sheltered upbringing might have caused a little bit of trouble in understanding that, especially since she had to leave her mother. But yeah, give me like a lore check of some sort.
Basically, anything from the Force she would have learned from her mom is like secondhand knowledge. So who knows how reliable, you know, her memory is with a lot of it. I got a 15.
Yeah, she's having she recalls a little bit of story around very natural sources of the Force, but she's never heard of anything regarding this sort of tree in particular.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was the thing. You guys leave this planet, having very little to bring back to your employer about what was going on, though you feel
Stop
confident.
the Empire. That was our job.
And we found a magic tree, so
you feel confident that you made the right decision in your actions, and that you don't think it'll be any more issue. Especially hearing what they plan to use it for, it might give you some comfort at night. I'm not sure, but you head back off to a meeting point with the Twi'lek woman who hired you in the first place. She seems a little bit disheartened that you didn't actually bring back whatever it was that they were after, but she is glad to hear the results of the fact that they don't have it either. You each get paid a very significant amount. The three who you, I guess, rescued from this place stick around for as long as you're willing to let them, coming out on jobs with you.
We got a bigger crew now, so if you got more jobs, we got.
Is the Twi'lek woman interested in these books?
I did bring back 3 books.
Yeah, there are books. Also, what is the name of this Twi'lek woman?
I gave you that name. Hold on.
Oh, you gave it to us already.
Yes, I did.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It's Tam'ena. Yes.
You were supposed to remember that. Son.
I actually wrote it down and I forgot that I wrote it down.
No.
On this note card.
So, folks, this is how not to run a
Play
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
It was
session.
great. What are you talking about? That was so fun.
This is awesome.
Cheryl.
From my standpoint, I'm like, none of that.
Cheryl, was
I
this a
thought was
great
gonna happen.
birthday roleplay game session?
I am so
Yes, it
sorry that
was.
I kept you so late. I
That's-
appreciate that you guys stuck around for
Worth
that.
it.
I would like to talk to one of the new hires I'm gonna go over and bring them to the machine that is off at the moment. But now knowing that it can turn on, I'm gonna take them over to the jukebox.
So, you won't hear it from me, but the boss really loves it when you play this particular song. It's his favorite. So just right here, you see this just hit play. And you're gonna make instant friends with the big guy himself. Mr. Sai loves it.
And so, the man who you guys know now to be, I actually wrote a name down because I think it was Bobby who gave me this name. Kieran Vanderboeven is what.
Kieran Vanderboeven.
Oh,
I love it. Good job, Bobby.
No,
Good
no.
job, Bobby.
Of course, of the Coruscant Vanderboevens. Yeah.
He goes up and fully trusting 2319 does play that, and Sai, who is just about to take off, hears dun 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 dun.
That's enough. Before we get a strike, that's plenty.
Don't worry, it's completely off key. Nobody will.
Yeah,
would
we
tell.
butchered it. It's fine. Nothing.
Sai loses his mind and pilots the ship directly into a nearby
To the sun.
Beautiful. Yep.
And you all die.
Yes.
The
I
end.
never have to see any of you again.
The ship flies off. You just hear him screaming, "God damn it!"
Thank you for the
2319 goes out the
Yeah.
airlock.
Thank you to Aaron of Knights of Silvermoon for joining us. I've been
No,
wanting to
thank
have you
you.
on for a long time.
Yeah,
and
you've
thank
been on the
you-
list for like a long time. And
I was trying.
we haven't been doing the one shots lately, and it's been a shame
No,
that
you're
we haven't
good.
had you
You're
on.
good.
And thank you
That was
to
fun.
Rachael from Knights of Silver or Knights. I read.
yeah?
I'm reading right now.
Congratulations.
MarqueeGaming. I'm
I
tired.
didn't want-
You're on multiple
You're he-
streams now. You're-
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me in this. I've played with you before, but it was fun DMing you, and
I know, I'm
hope
so
that you
happy.
are not dissuaded from coming back. to
Oh my
play.
gosh! No, this is the best. I had a
Um,
lot of fun.
Yeah, Echo said it. Rachel belongs to the Knights now. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
I don't make the rules. We don't
Let
make
me
the
know
rules.
what time
Madam
to
President.
show up.
Most of all, happy birthday to Cheriebombette, and I'm
Yeah.
so sorry that I kept you like an hour late, and we'll try to wrap this up so that you can go and do your own things. Thank you to everyone who
I
joined.
have cake to eat.
Gosh, it's so late to eat.
Yeah, it is.
May the force be
Not-
with you,
not
Sherry,
like-
now and forever.